Since oh, are we missing? We're still missing Matt, aren't we?
Oh, yep.
Oh, we need
Let me
our
fearless leader.
let me reach out to our erstwhile paladin and
Make sure he
see.
remembers we were playing.
He's in New York. Are you sure
I
he's
didn't
not?
get any.
He's
Go
not
ahead.
having a day after type situation in New York.
I start dialing an email and he shows up.
There you go.
Here we go.
Well, for one thing, you dialed an email.
Yeah, that was your first mistake.
What was it? Dial? How do you do that?
Well, you start up AOL and then you cover your ears while the
Yeah.
modem screeches for a
That flight of the bumblebee stuff, yeah.
couple of minutes.
Hey guys,
Hey,
Hey.
Matt.
Hello, Matthew.
Where are you? Where in the world is Matt Meadow?
well, I'm at home, but we're getting low bandwidth. I think because of the snowstorm we're getting right now.
Oh, okay.
Like I said, he's having a day after moment. He's buried
yeah.
under 56 feet of snow. And there's a Russian boat coming into the downtown street. I don't know.
I don't think I can outdo myself unless I can either do it from the future or the past. Like if I can call from 1955 or something like that, that's gonna be awesome.
He's got one of those big boxes on the wall. You know, you guys in there? He's got the little thing that you can take away from the earpiece.
Oh yeah.
You haven't done it from underwater or outer space yet, so I think that's your next one.
Underwater I
Antarctica.
can do, yeah.
Underwater
Outside would be awesome.
in the
Try,
pool.
try it from a sub. That would be awesome.
That would be kind of awesome.
Wouldn't it be awesome
All
if we found out a NASA guy was up there on the space station? I mean, what else do they do on a space station except play D&D?
Yeah, probably. I mean, they're all just sitting around, squirting water at each other and acting the fool.
Yeah,
Doing
that's
all
all they're
those-
doing.
Doing all those silly experiments.
It's awesome. All right, so speaking of silly experiments, let's jump back into the Fortress of Threshold, where you guys have foolishly entered to try and stop the world wound from expanding beyond its already expansive regional thing. You started by loosing some black dragons and getting rid of some raspers, and then pulling open the hatch to go down into Threshold proper. You found yourself in a hallway of stone, kind of blocked up and kind of messed up, and found yourself immediately as you started exploring. Found yourself in the lair, one might suggest, of this creature here, who we're not 100% sure what exactly he is. Demon, certainly. Weird, definitely. And angry, most likely, and surrounded by bugs. So you'll remember that we get in here and the walls are covered with insects and stinging bugs and flying things, and it's just freaking people out. But now this guy seems to have some sort of affinity for these bugs because he's throwing big wads of them at people like Fletcher and Flashheart and whoever happens to be in the vicinity. So that's going to be a problem. In the meantime, Storm has decided to sit this one out in the hallway and is just sort of like hanging around,
She does that
watching the
sometimes.
door. But, and watching the door, he's actually heard demonic voices inside,
Yeah.
wondering what to do.
She heard him say, "Here, let's let them do that, and then we're going to go take them." And so
Yep.
she's just like giddy, like chuckling, like just waiting for them to open the door. Just
Yeah. Come on.
So there's a lot of things going on. Some people, Bartos is exploring, that kind of stuff, various kind of things happening. And so it's a fluid and chaotic situation. But the other side of that coin is that you guys have entered Threshold and they know you're here. They are prepared or are preparing to deal with you and keep you from accomplishing what they know you want to accomplish, which is some sort of ritual down in the bowels of Threshold to finish the world wound, close the world wound forever, even if it requires the sacrifice of all your lives.
Wait, what?
Just thought I'd throw that out there. I'm not sure it's going to happen. Just thought I would throw it out there.
Fluid and chaotic
Pescado instead.
Yeah, fluid and chaotic situation was our backup name after Optimist Primes.
So right now we're actually in whoops, I think I fucked that up. Hold on, there we go. We're actually in combat where you guys are in this room trying to keep things going on. Bardos, you have a dispel magic going on in there to suppress whatever was going on in that magic circle, on those magic circles. But that's getting ready to elapse here in a round or two. In the meantime, there are swarms, there is fighting, there are problems afoot.
Keen Edge still going. Resist Energy still going. Bark Skin.
Far as I know.
Okay.
Yeah,
Right.
anything that
Sparkskin
you
is.
That's good.
protection from evil. Now, there's been a fair amount of damage to various bark skins and snow skins and skins of various kinds of things.
Right.
So,
Mine the most.
yeah, make sure that those
Yeah, yeah.
are okay, and that we're not cheating at all. You know, that's unfair and not
But-
very cool.
But
No.
cheating is free action, though.
It is a free
We have
action, but
established that.
also it's an uncool action. I'm just defining it right now, an uncool action, except for when I do it when it's cool. So. All right. So any questions or any comments before we jump in, get started, and
What about-
roll right into round 3?
What about charges of malfeasance? You
Yeah, I was gonna
overlooked that one.
say,
I assume
Too
those you
late.
guys are just going to mail
you
those
leave
into
those
the.
out, and you've also started leaving out calls for your dismissal. I've noticed that.
Well, we're near the end of the
Don't
game.
even-
It's
don't
too
even
late
offer
to
that
have a
anymore.
call for his
Yeah.
dismissal now.
Yeah, we've been playing this for what, 7 years? So
Recall, recall.
if I was going
Let's
to be
start all
dismissed,
over
it would have been a
again.
long time
Yeah,
ago.
start it all over again. Redo, mulligan.
Yeah, we're gonna play this whole AP again with a good DM. All right. I'm not gonna ask for calls for dismissal because it's too
Okay.
late for right now.
We have lost that option.
Yeah, that is off the table.
Expired.
There's what do they call it? Statute of limitations. That's what it is. You could have
There you go.
first year, second year, maybe 7th year, absolutely not. So, all right. Anything else? Gatto, you're up. So, Gatto, you are in the corner of the room, sort of observing from afar.
No, I
You
moved
was
there
stabbing.
last time after making an attack.
Okay. Oh yeah, you did the spring attack.
Which
So
kind of
I
you
once
got
again-
stunned for a round, like watching him do it. Like, holy crap.
I once again moved to within 10 feet of him.
Okay.
Is his reach 10 or 15?
His reach is 1 moment.
25.
I got my wrong glasses on. Hold on. 1 moment.
Yeah, you didn't think you'd be reading
Oh,
tonight.
man. You took off too soon. I was going to say, do you want me to check for you?
Yeah.
All right, here we go.
Never
Now I
mind.
can see shit.
Hey,
Reach
Les, do
is
you want me to check
10.
for you real quick?
Okay.
Wait. Oh yeah, would you look that up in the module, please? No, his reach is 10 feet, but it is 20 feet with the whip. However, the whip is now curled around Fletcher. And I believe it has him grappled.
Well, I get within 10 feet of him and then
Okay.
use my lunge ability so that I
Okay.
can attack without having to step within his attack of opportunity range.
Yeah. I'm assuming it looks a little fruity when you do it, like, ah.
No, it is quite cool.
It's cool. Okay.
Uh,
All right. So you're lunging.
does
Jeez
44 hit?
Louise. Yeah, it does. Surprisingly, but yes, it does.
No, for me.
44 hits.
So 15 points of damage with 26 sneak,
Okay.
7 bleed, and I pulled 2 points of strength damage to him.
So I can tell you right now, he is immune to bleed, but not to strength damage.
But
to
not
ability
the sneak
damage.
attack.
Not to sneak attack. Well, I mean, you can't bleed him,
Okay.
but
Right.
all right.
So
So
41
41.
points of damage.
Okay. Got. Oops. Sorry. Stop it. Here we go. There we go. Now we're behaving. Okay. 31 point or 41 points. Sorry.
41 points.
Okay. Done.
Is
Uh,
he
And
damn
done?
it.
2 points of strength dam. Okay. With the sneak attack. Wow. That's pretty tense.
What-
All
what
right.
did
So
you
he's
have,
gonna
Jennifer?
he's gonna lose -1 on his stuff. He's got a huge strength, so it's not like he's gonna fall down.
Right, right.
But,
Jennifer, did you have a comment?
I just was curious whether his hit points had come off, whether he was done.
Oh.
No, not yet.
Yeah, so I'm staying there then. 38 to hit.
38 will miss. And the third
And then the
attack
26
is
will
a
definitely miss.
He was a
yeah,
four.
that's a potential fumble, isn't it?
Well, I'm
Yeah,
done
it
anyway.
is. Well, I think we should confirm it just to get just to be it.
Okay, okay. So I'll
At
roll
that
the attack
plus.
thing again. You're just taking the
The third one. Yeah.
Yeah.
30
the
is
third
going to
one's a
miss.
Yeah.
So that is a confirmed fumble for you with your melee thing. Ooh, cutter. You've cut an artery. Take 1 point of strength bleed.
Wait, what?
Yep. You've accidentally slashed yourself and cut an artery. You take 1 point of strength bleed. So you lose a point of strength now, and then every round from here on out until
Feel
or what's your
healed.
strength? Just
A heal
just
check will do it, right?
not a check. A heal spell will.
A heal spell or
It has to be
Or
magical
okay.
healing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
So
can't remember.
Yeah,
what's
so-
your strength?
My strength is 12.
Ooh, and you're pretty far away from everybody too.
Yeah. Well, I've got a potion.
A potion of coagulation?
No, well, cure wounds.
No, that'll do it. Okay, so all right, so that's it for Gato. Ferrado, you're up.
I'm gonna thwack, thwack, thwack with the arrows, hopefully.
Okay, let's see you do it.
1.
45's a hit.
That's a double.
Okay.
Ooh, is that a
Second hit.
crit?
So 3
Because I got a
arrows.
keen edge. No, wait. So my regular critical is 19 to 20.
This would be that would be a critical threat.
That would
With
be
the
a
keen
critical
edge.
threat. You want to
You want
Go ahead.
damage.
confirm it now
And I would confirm it with the same ad, correct?
Yep.
at the same plus. Yeah. Oh, no, unconfirmed crit. Sorry, that's
Okay,
just a hit.
all right. Okay, and then I've got a couple more. Hang on.
Yeah,
And
when
then
you roll a 2 for your confirmation, that's hard.
Yeah.
45 is a hit. Shit.
and-
And 28's a miss.
Okay, so we've got 1, 2, 3, 4.
4 arrows.
So 2d6, and he times 4 is 8d6 plus 88.
So it's plus 22 for every single arrow.
Why, yes, it is, Les. Yes,
Yikes.
it is. Here we go.
121. Okay, the 4 arrows go slamming into this creature, who is thrown backwards. Flashheart, it's almost like he's torn away from you as he slams backward into this thing here. The flame whip drops to the ground, and releases you. So 1 second, let me do that.
Not that I was ever very worried.
You're never really worried about any of that stuff, but hold on, did that work? Nope.
Nope, I got rid of me. Thanks, though.
Okay, let me just move you forward there. Let's do this. And I'm gonna move you back. All right, so so he goes backwards, and the arrows are like catching on fire as the demonic blood gets on them. So they're flaming and sizzling and that kind of stuff. But he hits up against the wall and slides down it as his ichor is pouring out. As you can see, however, as that ichor pours out, his blood pours out on the floor, you can see sparks coming off of it.
I call out to him. I said, do you realize the mistake you made there?
He does not. All right. I don't know why the dispel.
Did
Did
his
you have
health bar even
Verado,
move?
did you cast that dispel magic on those circles?
I did. Way in
Ah,
the
that was you.
beginning.
All right. So then those circles begin, you can feel them beginning to power back up. It's his turn. He's okay. Well, sort of. So you can see as you look, you can see his body, like the flesh of his body is beginning to sort of collapse inward and into his big chest cavity. The web is just sort of like sizzling on the floor. Blood is pouring out underneath of him, and you can see sparks flying off of this blood. And you can see it seems to be accelerating. The swarms continue to attack. So Fletcher, you are
Fletcher's
going.
within the boundaries of my repel vermin.
All right. Is Flashheart?
No.
Okay, so
I know
where?
you can't see it. It's a 10-foot circle around me. I've made it white at the moment. What?
Okay.
Let me make it some other color and maybe you'll be able to see it better.
All right.
I'll try red.
Oh yeah, I kind of see it. There's so you can kind of
No.
see it. Oh yeah, no, I should see it. Is that like reddish now? Orange?
Yeah, it's like pinkish now.
Okay, yeah, I can see it. All right, Fletcher's in there. So that swarm is actually going to run away from Fletcher. and crowd itself into this area away from him. But this one is going to move out and sort of begin chomping on Flashheart, and it's going to avoid the repellent, but it's going to move forward and begin chomping on him. So that being the case, Flashheart, I need you. So as these bugs sort of surround you and climb you and begin biting you like crazy, you take uno momento, por favor. You take this much damage as these swarm of bugs just roil over you. So 14 points of swarm bite damage.
That's
And
physical damage, right?
it is.
Okay, so make sure
10 off the
that,
stone
that
skin,
comes
right?
off your DR 10 for the stone skin first.
Yep.
And you are
Yep.
immune to disease, correct?
Yes.
Is that accurate? As
Yes.
a paladin, you are immune to disease. All right, so the
As far as
disease
I know, yeah.
delivering piece of their puzzle does not negatively impact you, but they are surrounding you, and you can see they're trying to stay away from Lothar's sort of repel vermin area, but they've got plenty of room to get onto you, so which is what they are doing.
Yuck.
All right, so that's it for him. Illandar.
Elendar's kind of just, I'm going to delay because he's waiting for something to happen out here.
Mm-hmm.
So he's keeping an eye on Bardos to see what Bardos is doing. He knows that Storm has said that there's creatures waiting to come through these doors up north. And he can see, stuff going on in that room. So I'm going to delay until.
Okay. All right, sounds good. You're going to delay.
And Storm is going to delay as well until someone opens that door.
All right. How about you, Lothar? Are you going to do anything?
I'm gonna move.
I'd like to point out that Gato is fighting and Storm is not.
I noticed, I almost said something earlier. Things seem a little odd here.
We're
I'm
in a
gonna move.
bizarro world.
I'm gonna move 10 feet to here.
Okay.
So that my repel vermin 10-foot radius encompasses Flashheart.
Okay. Let me do. So I need to make a will save, or else they're going to depart at speed. So let me go
Yes.
ahead and do that.
And if they don't depart, they take damage.
They'll take damage.
That's what the will saves for. They don't want to be here, but if they fight through it to still continue to attack, they take damage.
Okay, so their will save in this regard is 7. Does that beat the DC?
No, they
I'm sure it's close.
Okay, so yeah, so these back off pretty quickly, and they actually kind of go back into that room. Is that far enough? It's not quite far enough. So they all crowd into that room there, that sort of empty chamber that Gatto looked into to get out of Lothar's repel vermin. So as quickly as they bit you, Flashheart, they go skedarling away to try and avoid. Lothar, anything else? That's just a move. So
Right. Then I'm gonna channel energy, and I'm gonna get. Ferrado's already healed. Illandar, Astrid, who don't need it, but Fletcher, Flashheart, and Gatto
Thanks, Lothar.
are gonna get 36 points of healing. And they each gain the ability to roll twice and take the better result on a single dice roll for the next 3 rounds.
okay.
I'll take it.
Now, that will stop my strength bleed. Do I
I'm
still have
sorry.
that point taken away?
What point? Yes, you still
strength? I'm
lose
still
that.
at 11.
Yeah, so this
Okay.
regular channel bursts do not fix ability damage. So
No.
you
But
still
I'm
lose
not-
1, but you won't bleed out any.
But I won't
I-
bleed out.
Right.
I need to fix the macro. You get it for 4 rounds. My charisma went up.
Okay.
All
Excellent.
right. Cool. All right. That it for you, Lothar?
Mm-hmm.
Flash art.
Oh, it seems pretty nice now without the bugs here, so maybe I'll just stay here for a. Who's still fighting? Is Gato fighting? I can't see any fighting at the moment.
Well, the creature's down, and the big sort of demonic looking creature with the flaming whip is down on the ground. The blood is pouring out from under him. It's almost as if he's collapsing internally, and it look from your eyes, it looks like his internal organs, whatever's inside his chest cavity, is melting and flowing out of whatever holes in his body are, and
It's going to explode.
his flesh is coming
As a
apart.
free action, I say it's going to explode.
Well, then,
Okay.
may I
Hey.
suggest we all vacate the room then?
Yes,
Yeah.
yes.
I'm going to do that, but let me just clarify one more time. We did rule out that Paladin P is not holy, that I can
That's
spray all
correct.
over him?
Yeah,
All right. I just wanted to check with Lothar before okay. Then I'm gonna grab, can I grab Lothar on my way? Since he's already done his
You could
action?
try, yeah. Strength
Yeah.
check. I guess
Um,
Lothar, would you be? Well, the problem is if you grab him, then you start moving at half speed because
the
you're
half speed
dragging
is
another
better
person.
than no speed for Lothar standing right next to an exploding monster.
yeah, I will
So
let him
1, 2, 3.
drag me
Yeah.
along, basically.
Can I run at half speed? That would put me by storm then with Lothar with me.
Yes, I would. Well, you won't be able to do anything else though.
What else was I gonna do? There's no battle over here, right?
That's
Yeah,
true.
there's nothing.
All right, so you grab Lothar and you're dragging him out in the hallway as you run at half speed.
It's one of those things like the cartoon where I've already left the screen, but then my arm comes back and yoink.
All right, Lothar. I mean, I guess flash art. You could move Lothar to where. I mean, if you're dragging him, he's probably sort of where Astrid is.
And
Which
as a human shield for me, yeah, that's perfect. No, I want to be right in front of him just in case.
All right, cool. All right,
Okay.
flash art. You do that. Bardos, what about you? You see flash art and Lothar come running out of the room. Like get out of the way. You probably heard Gatto yell out, "He's going to explode! She's going to
Okay.
blow!"
To clarify, the
41
demon, not
perception
flesh.
to listen, see if I hear anything behind these other doors back around here.
The ones to the direct west.
Well, there's 3 of them around me. You know.
Oh, okay. Which one are you thinking of looking into or
I'm
listening
just
at?
where I'm at. I'm just going to listen and see if I hear anything in this end of the corridor.
All right, 41 perception check. So you don't hear anything to the west outside of those doors. You don't hear anything. To the south with a 41, you do hear something. Geez, you got a 41. So yeah, okay, you hear several somethings. One, you hear voices, quiet, but voices nonetheless. You can't make out what they're saying. They're too far away or behind other doors or something like that. More prominent though, you hear what sounds like bubbling, like a liquid boiling or something of that nature. So sort of like, that kind of thing. It's definitely some sort of liquid. It sounds like, well, you're familiar with crafting and things like that. It sounds like a chemical alembic with liquid in it, and the liquid is boiling. So you know how sometimes in those big glass tubes, boiling liquids sound a little weird because of the way the sound is. It sounds like that. It sounds like boiling liquids, perhaps in some sort of chemical apparatus. Faint, but for someone with a 41, audible.
Okay. I think that's all I'm going to do. I'm not going to move right now.
You stay
Hey,
stand.
Les?
Okay. Yep.
Somehow I dropped out of the turn order, but I went back through history and I was going after Flash Art and before Bardos, and
Okay.
I don't know why I'm gone. But
I don't know why either. We're just going to put you at 14.9.
that'll work. Gatto, do you want any help?
Yeah, where did you go? All right, so we're going to put
I think we're gonna have.
I'm
a
right
chance to
here,
get
aren't
out.
I?
I think
Do
we're gonna
you
have a
want me
chance
to pick
get
you
out.
up and get you out of there?
Well, I'm going to be running myself next round. I don't know if it's going to blow up before then. You go ahead and get out, and I'll leave.
Okay.
Hmm.
Just wanted to check.
All right, so
And
Just
Gerardo,
He
you're
says in
good
a
too? You don't
heroic
need any help?
manner.
let me save you, Gatto.
You save yourself. I will be okay.
No, I shall save you. It is my destiny. All right,
Right.
so Fletcher, what are you going to do?
I'm gonna move
Back into those bugs?
Obviously.
right here.
All right, so you're going to go out the door and then past Flashheart and Lothar to there.
And that's double doors, right?
There are double doors right in front of you, yeah.
Can I listen at them?
Sure.
Or did we come in through those?
No, you didn't come in. So you
No,
came
we
through a
came in
hatch in
the
the roof.
Hatch in the roof, yeah.
So I'll
Give
listen.
me perception. 23. Yeah, you don't hear anything down there. Yeah, I mean, you don't. Yeah,
It's
now
kind
that
of noisy in here. I get it.
yeah, everybody's kind of good. It's going to. She's going to blow. You know that kind of thing. Everybody's freaking
All
out.
right, I'm good then.
All right, sounds good. All right, round 4, which probably will be the last round of this initiative. Gatto, you're up.
You're up.
You can see that the magic circles are starting to power back up. And what's worse, the magic suppression that's on the main circle is beginning to go away. When you see that thing powering up too. And in fact, you can see something moving inside that circle. Like it's crawling up from a deep well.
Okay. Hey, Ferrado, close that door when you leave.
Yes, sir.
All right, so you're going to there?
Yep.
All right. Is that a double move?
No, but I'm okay.
You can move 75 in a single move? All right.
I moved 90 in a single move.
Speedy Gonzalez. All right. Ferrado, you begin to see inside the circle. Right before you leave, you begin to see what looks to be creatures coming out of there as they
Close
begin.
the door.
All right. So you slam the door shut.
Yes.
All right. The next thing you hear is as something you could see this door sort of blow outward, that kind of thing, as something inside that room explodes. There's a smell like a acrid smoke, like somebody like burning hair and stuff of that nature. But something exploded in there.
Burning bugs.
Yeah, burning bugs, that kind of stuff. And there's like a pale grayish yellow smoke kind of seeping out from under the doorway. Storm, give me a perception check.
Um,
32. All right. So from behind the door that you've been guarding, do you understand Draconic? You do, I think,
Yep.
right?
mhm.
Yes. All right. So in
Yep.
Draconic, you hear somebody laugh and say, I think the Brood Lord finally got it. It might be our turn next. Hold tight, gentlemen. We will have our moment in the sun.
Oh, it'll be their turn next.
Funny, I've never heard death called a moment in the sun before.
Lauren doesn't speak out loud, but she messages just mentally to me that they're going to be coming through. And then Ilindar will quietly, at least the ones that are close to him, say someone's about to come through this door.
Oh,
Door
okay.
is in front of or behind her? Back here? That's the door?
Where Gatto is.
All right, we fall out of initiative to that place. You guys are in the hallway, and the doors don't seem to be opening. They don't seem to have gotten. I mean, they're not charging out. So I don't know,
Maybe
but you
we should
did.
charge
But
in.
Storm, you definitely heard them laughing
Okay.
and talking with each other. Like, I think, and they referred to somebody as the Brood Lord. So that might have been that guy. They're
Is
like,
the
looks
Brood
like
Lord one of the things on our list?
no.
Oh, okay. Dang it.
No,
Did
he
the
was
bugs
free
change at
extra.
all? Did the bug situation change in that room at all? Did I notice on my way out?
You didn't see any bugs coming out from the door, so it's probable that they got bombed.
Nice.
We did successfully cast the dimensional lock in that room. So
Yes. So we do have one dimensional lock going.
Correct.
Fletcher, go ahead and open that door.
I'd be happy to. Is that what you want, Storm? Oh, you mean open my door? I thought the guys were coming through Storm's door.
Well, I don't care.
We know there's combat behind Storm's doors. We don't know if there's combat behind Fletcher's doors.
Okay. Want me to open the door?
Which ones are we opening?
The ones in the
One that
south,
We
dummy.
might not have any combat, right?
We don't know.
We
I
want to
didn't hear
open
anything.
these doors and get the known combat out of the way. So
Let's
we
do
don't-
the known combat first.
Yeah,
Okay.
I don't think accidentally starting something on two fronts is a good idea.
All right.
Worked for Hitler.
Then I'll move.
No, it didn't.
It
Didn't
didn't.
at
Yeah.
Oh,
It worked for us.
okay.
It worked for Stalingrad and
Yeah.
us.
Wait, what?
Yeah. Got to want to check for traps or locks.
Corrado's gonna knock an arrow.
Yes. Can you step out of my way or?
You can squeeze in there.
She's big enough. You can just go between her legs.
How
Yeah.
tall is Storm now?
Her body's about the size of an elephant,
So
Okay.
if
but
I
she's
fly,
much stronger.
So Les, is
Mhm.
this door trapped and or locked?
The one in front, so the double door to the north? No. What's your roll? Before.
Okay, let's do
Take 10.
oh, I am. I can take 10 on those now. So let's say 41.
All right, you're gonna so you don't see any obvious traps, but there are obvious locks, and it does look like it is locked.
Okay, so I'm
From the in-
taking
from-
10.
Wait.
I'm
Do you
taking
mean it looks like it was locked?
Look like it is locked.
No.
I'm
You mean it
taking
looked like it was
10
locked?
and
Okay.
I roll a 63.
63? Yeah, you can't
It's
seem to
not
get it.
locked
That's not
anymore.
Wait, what?
Yeah, the locks come undone.
And that's taking 10.
Yeah, the locks come undone. So as your guess is, as you look at these locks, it looks like, well, as a caravan guard, you probably would have never seen something like this, but maybe prison locks? Like door locks on a prison. It's that kind of lock.
Oh, okay. So they're unlocked now, guys. I moved away.
Okay.
Okay.
what's the yellow dot on me for?
I don't know
Leprosy.
what that
Leprosy.
was.
There's 3 of us that had it on us.
Because
Yeah, I'll take them off.
I've got repel vermin in the pink circle around me.
Gotcha.
I'm gonna fly up so that
Okay.
I have an angle over Storm's back
Okay.
and into this doorway if it becomes necessary. So if Storm's as big as an elephant, I'd say 20 foot up
Okay.
would be fine at giving me an angle to anyone that comes out of that door.
We
Gotcha.
don't have
All right.
Matt back yet, do we?
No, he's not back yet. All right.
I
So
want
you're going up
Storm to stay up there so she can just push her way into the room. But well, I guess she does have an opposable claw.
Uh,
So as long as they're not little dainty doorknobs, she should be able to reach up and grab it and open it.
Wouldn't that be funny if it was a dainty little doorknob?
Little dainty little doorknobs.
Yeah,
like-
one of those
Yeah.
little crystal ones.
Yeah, something like that. I'm pretty sure she couldn't get a hold of. But if this is made for demon
Dainty
claw
pretty.
hands, she can grab it and open it. But yeah, if everybody's ready, she's gonna
I'm
open
ready.
the door.
Ready?
All right. So you're going to open the doors?
Yep.
Hold on a sec. I got to do both of them. So you blow in there, open the doors, and that guy there laughs and goes, "Ha ha!" And then you see a couple of things happen. One, in front of him forms this crazy symbol in the air. And then you find yourself problematically staring into the symbol because it is a symbol of persuasion.
Uh-oh.
Here, I think we may have Matt back. Hold on a second.
Yep.
Yep.
There he is.
All right,
Oh,
cool.
yeah.
All right. So a symbol of persuasion, everyone who can see it has to make a will save or is charmed by the caster for 1 hour per caster level. And I'm just going to tell you what the caster level is on this guy. He is pretty cool. His caster level is 12th as a cleric. He's a cleric level caster level. So everybody that cone touches can see the symbol.
I gotta check something here real quick.
So
Except for Fletcher.
here's the deal. Everyone's in Storm's range, so everyone gets a +2 to everything else you've got to those
Also, I get
saves.
to reroll
Also,
because of Chuck.
And the
I have to look it
reroll.
up.
Oops, sorry. Hold on a second.
Yeah.
If you can hear me, I think +4 for Paladin if you're within 10 feet of a Paladin on saving throws, but I'm not sure if it's every type of saving throw.
What kind of saving throw is this, Will?
This is a
Will.
will save.
Let me look that up.
Yeah, look up the save thing because
So 28 plus 2
30. Okay.
plus whatever I get +4 for being near storm, or yeah, being near
You
storm.
made it.
Okay.
Yeah. Now it's a moderate. Well, I'll just tell you, it's 19. The DC is 19 on this.
Oh.
So Storm just barely makes it.
actually Storm would have, if it's a persuasion one, Storm would got a +4 on it.
Why?
So we get a +4, we decided.
There's a ability called Devotion, which anytime anyone tries to steal Storm away from me to convince Storm to do something I wouldn't do, gets
She
a
loves
+4.
him.
Nobody has tried to convince Storm to do anything.
Regardless,
All there is, he's
So,
looking at the
Les.
symbol.
she made it less.
Les,
Yeah.
you would consider this a charm spell or a charm type, right?
I absolutely would.
So at 8th level, the paladin has Aura of Resolve, making the paladin immune to charm spells, and
Okay.
all within 10
Yeah,
feet
I
getting
knew
a
that, but
+4.
I thought I also gave a bonus.
Oh,
I'm
so
losing you guys in and out, so I don't know if you can hear
okay.
me.
So
We
he's
can
got
hear you,
a-
Matt. You can't hear us? He can't hear us. Okay. I'll send him a message.
Okay, you got it.
Yeah, I got
Ooh, Farina with the natural 3. That might be problems.
No, because she
All
still
right, so
gets the
Flashheart is
+2.
immune. Lothar made his save. Ilindar and Storm made their save. Ferrado,
I
do
can
you
roll
have
again.
it? Where are you?
I'm right there at the bottom.
Less,
Mm-hmm. Yep, I can hear you.
less.
Yeah.
Each ally within 10 feet gains a +4 morale bonus on saving throws against charm effects.
All right. +4 morale bonus. Let's see if Ferrado is there.
Nope.
Ooh, not
But
quite.
I do get a re-roll though.
You do get a reroll. Gatto made the 25. He made it. 24. She makes it on the reroll. So you have used your reroll.
Thank you,
Is
Lothar.
there anyone? Fletcher cannot see it. So everybody made their will saves. All right. Fine. Guys, just ruining all my fun. This is why. This is why it's so hard to find good DMs, and you have to settle for me. So, all right. So that didn't work. But I figured I had to give it a shot. All right. So,
Now it's Storm's turn to laugh.
Good. You will be my puppets. Yeah, right.
shoot.
And my
Okay.
first job as your puppet is to teach you. So she opens a door and then can basically get to there, and that's all she can do.
Okay.
Because
Let's
one
roll
action
for
to
an ish.
door, one action to move.
Let's roll for an issue, why don't we?
Initiative.
Yeah, because things are gonna get wild. What is my niche?
I'm first next round.
Oh, don't sell yourself short. Things could go very sad for me.
Wow, I got a 20. That doesn't happen very much.
I
Oh,
think I'm first next round.
yes,
Way
you
to
are.
go.
If you survive that long.
If there is a next round.
All right. Oh, there'll be a next round. Believe you me. All right, hold on a second.
That's you might
17.01.
need a roll for me. I can't get roll 20 to even do anything here. I'm gonna try to restart it.
Okay. Did he roll his initiative? No, he did not. Okay, so we'll just skip him. He's just probably not want to be a part of your team anyway.
Just like
I'm gonna
God.
say most of us are in that boat.
All right. Don't need that anymore. +4. Let's see. Boom, boom, boom.
He rolled.
There you go.
Okay.
Agreed.
Jeez Louise, these rolls are sucking. All right. All right. I think has everybody got theirs in?
I think so.
Yeah, I think so.
All right. Sounds good. Sounds good. All right. Lothar, we've used 2 rounds, I think, or maybe not even 1 round. So
Of
Do-Over is
which
back online.
spell?
Of the one that gives everybody the chance
Healing.
to do
Oh
over.
yeah, it's 1 round. If they haven't done it yet, they still have 3 more.
Okay, let's all right, so there. All right, let's sort these biatches. Yes. And we'll put that up front. And surprise, surprise, Gatto is in the lead. Well, we couldn't who could have foreseen that happening?
Oh, pick me,
Let's
pick me.
1 second, 1 second. Move this over here so we can
Is
all
is
see
Gatto
what's
still
going.
injured, or did you not take the healing from the? Or
Oh,
were you not in?
I'm
I
at
think you took
126.
You
I'm
still
not injured.
okay?
all right.
'Cause
As
you
you
didn't
guys
have the
I
thing
fixed it
on.
on my sheet, but not here in the icon. Right.
Right,
All right.
gotcha.
As Storm enters the room, you hear this. The first thing you do is the symbol kind of disappears, and you see this guy in front of you, sort of standing behind, in front of some torture stuff. He at first smiling, now he's frowning. He's like, "Get him, boys!" And but then you hear this sort of like cacophony of howling and laughter and weeping and sort of screaming in pain that seems to be coming from. As you go in, you can see that these things are cells and there are creatures in them. You're not sure, you can't really see anything because of the doors. They have these little cells on them, but this huge volume of noise starts pouring out of the doors of the cells, and it's just like it's madness. It's like being inside the worst of insane asylums, inside Bedlam, where you have people blathering and weeping and screaming and crying and laughing uproariously and crazily, and it just begins to it sort of begins to get on your nerves. Gato, what do you do? Where are you even? So you run in. You're
I
like, "Hi, I'm
ran
going to
into
get hit
here. I'm
between
going to
these
stab
two
once and run
giant."
out.
Okay,
I'm going to stab this guy once and then run out.
all right, or try to.
Well, I'll do it.
No, you won't.
Uh, oh shit!
What'd you roll?
I rolled a 29 to hit with a natural 1.
Well, that doesn't matter because it's a natural 1. So let's roll to confirm that beast.
47 to
So
confirm. So it was just a
unconfirmed,
miss.
just a miss, and then you skedaddle back out like a little chicken.
Yes, I do.
Heck,
So
you
in
make the
spring
boss off
attack,
noise, you lose.
as you sort of like, do I get attacks of opportunity on that kind of thing, or is spring
You will
attack?
have an attack of opportunity.
All right, I'm gonna take it because that was just rude, frankly.
My AC is 39 for against attacks of opportunity.
Actually, you were within
Uh,
10 feet of her, so it's 41.
41.
I am gonna kill Storm. I'm gonna do everything I can to destroy that thing because I hate it. All right, so attack of opportunity. It is going to try and claw you. Yeah, claw you with one of its hands. So, would you say your AC is 41?
41 right now.
An anti-Eidolon rule after this
Yeah.
campaign.
All right, here we go. Ooh, 31. That did not hit.
That is less than 41.
That is, so they missed. All right, that's it for Gato. Dodd bleeds from all hits. Yeah, well, that's good. Yeah, that's going to be a roll.
Yeah, next game.
Is he bleeding again? Oh, yes, he is.
Every time.
I just listened at the door.
Yeah, that happens. Rock grubs, your brain's bleeding. All right, Ferrado, you're up.
So can I see that thing? I mean, I'm just seeing a sliver of it. What does it look like? An
It's like
insect?
this guy way over here.
No, this one here, I see a piece of it.
Which one?
This one
The
here.
center
Oh,
one.
okay. Yeah, you can see him. The problem is Storm's in there, so it's got partial cover at least. Storm's as big as an elephant. It just sort of fluked in there.
What is it,
Uh,
though, Les?
It's a well, so let me describe. It's a demon of a type that you've seen before. They're muscular. They have like a purplish, a violet skin, and they have feet like elephants that they stomp around on, and they have horns. Raised, they look like a razor sharp that cover all over that come not only out of their heads but all over their body. They're about
What do you
these
need?
are about 11 to 12 feet tall,
Okay.
more 11.
And then do I have, if I take a 5-foot step
Hmm.
here, what does that mean? No, this is me. If I take a step here, I can see a piece of, that's not right. Oh, Astrid. I'm gonna stand under Astrid.
Okay.
I can see a piece of this guy now.
Okay.
And what is-
Same kind of creature.
Do I have a better shot since I'm only shooting around Storm's head in that space?
There's the corner there, which Storm is kind of at. The reality is you don't, because of Storm and the edges of the walls, you don't have a clear shot at anybody.
Are there bugs and stuff on the walls anymore?
There sure are.
There sure are. Okay, then I am going to do a spell repel vermin on a 10-foot radius from me.
Okay.
And then if I could have a circle.
You
And
can
then
make
I'm
that
going to-
happen.
We don't have enough circles. We need more circles.
Yeah, more circles. We're
I'm
gonna give
gonna
you a
move-
bright green one. Is it 10-foot radius, you say?
Yes.
Okay.
So
There you go.
I'm going to move here in front of Gatto so I can get a better bead on these guys. Actually, I'll go right here in the doorway.
Oops.
Yep, that's where I'm gonna.
Hey,
Oh,
that's my
I'm sorry.
bird.
Sorry about your bird there. I didn't know I could
We're sending your bird in instead.
So that's one move and one spell. So I'm done.
Okay. All right. Fletcher, what about you? Now, you did not see the symbol, but you feel like there's more
as I
problems
normally
coming.
like to do, I will pause and go after Ilindar because I want to go after Storm.
All right. Do a couple of things. All right, so you're gonna pause. You're gonna go after Storm
I say,
because
after you, Storm.
you are going to be a
I was
huge
gonna say, watch
problem.
out, Mike. I
Where
think
is
the
Storm
charm
on
worked
this
on
list?
him. He's
Oh,
gonna go after Storm.
all right. So Ilindar, you didn't do a separate one for Storm, did you?
No.
Okay, gotcha. All right, cool.
Sometimes in combat I'll split us out, but typically we stay on the same one unless.
Got it. Okay. Well, then it's your turn, buddy boy.
Storm's gonna take a 5-foot step there.
Okay, to get into flanking. Perfect.
Yep. So she can be flanked. She likes being flanked.
Yeah.
She hates for people to die embarrassed, so she at least lets them feel that they're,
Okay.
better ever before she like eats them.
She's eaten so many demons.
And knowing that her compadre Fletcher is going to be right behind her, she's actually going to go after the guy to the left.
The far left, this guy here?
Yeah.
Okay.
Because she actually moves, so Fletcher's got room to get in there and pummel the other ones.
So Fletcher, sadly, with the cacophony that is erupting from the cells because you guys have come in here, your words are lost in the sheer volume of noise that's going on.
So I didn't hear nothing.
They didn't hear you say it.
Oh,
Oh, that looks like a potential fumbaloni.
Oh.
So that would
40?
be
That's just a mess.
so 40 is a unconfirmed fumble, so that would have hit. Wait,
So she just goes over, tries to hit him, and
he swats it away.
Yep.
All right. What about you, Ilindar? Run in there. Run in there. Lean against the wall.
Oh, wait a minute. I don't want it to be useless, so here we go.
What are you gonna do? You gonna shoot your crossbow?
Heck yeah, I am.
Beautiful.
Wing.
25 will not hit. I do
Okay.
not believe. Let me double check, but yeah, no, I don't think that's gonna work.
I only rolled a 2 on that one, so
Yeah, it's not gonna work.
but yeah. So I stunned everybody around me too. They're like, did he just fire a crossbow? Everybody turned around, looked at me like,
Ting!
are you serious?
I like it. I like it a lot. All right. That being the case, are you gonna move it all, Ilindar?
No.
All right, Fletcher. Now
So
you're
I
angry because they have not heard your signature line.
will. He pokes his head around the corner here because since
Okay.
he has reach, he doesn't have to go any further than that.
All right. Which one are you going at?
And he sees this guy and he says, "Hi."
I will be your murderer today. You could please step in an orderly fashion. We will
Don't
get this
worry,
done
I'll
as
get to
quickly as
everyone else
possible.
later, but let's start with you, shall we?
Gotcha. All right. Bring it, loser,
And
he says to you in demonic.
He's a raging barbarian, but he's also a surgeon. Let's start with you, shall we?
Wow, bad roll, but did that hit?
That will just barely hit, so that gives you a little indication of what these guys' AC is.
Yeah, don't roll a 1 and you'll kill them all.
Well, you might. All right, so 38.
This is Fletcher we're talking about.
And that's it.
That
Since I
is
couldn't pounce.
it. Oh, because you moved. All right, so 38 points of
Well,
damage.
moved it in a non-straight.
Yeah, and I couldn't
If he
move
moved
in a
straight, he could have still pounced.
Right.
Right.
All right. So, okay, Flashheart, you're up. Is he still online? Yeah. Flash, can you hear us, buddy?
You're muted.
Yes, I can hear you. I'm sorry. Um, I was gonna do a charge. I don't think I have a clean line to charge.
On Storm, yeah.
Yeah. And Storm wouldn't be
So-
expecting it like at all.
Or
Totally.
Fletcher.
Yeah,
So
I wasn't expecting it either.
I think I will move up, but I don't think I could be up into attack range.
Well, what's your speed?
You could charge, but you could get to
Yeah,
Yeah, I mean, if you got
yeah, I can
30,
get there.
you can get
Yeah,
to
I get 30.
there. You
right,
can
I'll do
also
that.
kind of go around and get to there. So you're gonna go
Yeah,
there
I'll do
and attack this guy, the northerlymost guy, this guy here?
Yep.
Okay, go
All right.
for it. Let's see what Radiance can do against these demons. Ooh, what was that? Hold on. It's super long because it's a dot
34.
one.
34.
34 is a miss.
All right. I will
I hate
just.
to say it, but AC 36.
I will let Radiant sing the song of his people.
Radiance is basking in the joy of destroying demonic influences. All right. So speaking of demonic influences, this is now my turn. All right. First thing he's gonna do is probably, let's see what he's gonna do. All right. So he's going to, as a swift action, he's going to cast Enslave Soul on you, Flashheart. So here's listen. So this is this. The demon of this type can attempt to enslave the soul of any mortal creature within 60 feet as a swift action. You have to have line of sight. The target can resist this attack with a DC 18 will save, but is staggered for 1 round, even if the save is successful. So I need a DC 18 will save from you to start.
Who is it attacking?
Flash.
What kind of
What?
spell?
It's a special ability, but it's called Enslave the Soul.
Right.
It's a
And-
supernatural ability.
Supernatural ability, but it's like a charm again, right?
No, not at all.
Flash has a +4 will save.
What did he roll? Hold on a second. I can't. Oh,
It's
25.
25 plus 4.
25 plus 4. All right, so 29. So you managed to save, but you are staggered for a round. If the save is successful, you are immune to this ability for 24 hours. If you're but in this case, you are now staggered. Which shit. Hold on a second.
What is staggered?
You basically get one action next round.
Yep, staggered.
So you
-2 or something like that, or
Hold on. Staggered. A staggered creature may take a single move action or standard action each round, but not both. Staggered creature can still take free, swift, immediate, non-lethal damage, blah, blah, blah. So yeah, you can just get a single action. It only says that you are staggered for 1 round. So that's it. But yeah, this thing tried to.
next round you only get a single attack again.
Yeah, you only get a single action. So I'm going to put, what is the color of staggering? It's blue. So I'm going to put a blue thing on there so we remember. Actually, you know what? We don't need that. We'll just end up regretting it. Just end up regretting it.
Not knowing what it means next week.
Right, exactly. Well, it'll be off before next week is over. So before we get to next week. So Flashheart, you are staggered by this guy for one round. Next round. All right. So then that was a swift action. So now he gets to do his attacks. And he is going to effectively, let me see if I can do this. I want to make sure I can do it. How much room do I need? You must move at least 2 squares. Okay, so why is everything shutting down on my computer? Can you guys still hear me?
I can still
We
hear
can
you.
hear you.
All right.
Can you
Well,
hear
something
us?
something bad's happening to my computer. So
It's a virus.
I'll be just a moment. It's I've
Russian
got
hackers.
Yep.
it's the damn
It's because
TikTok
of TikTok.
reinstatement.
That go with the Russian boat that's going to be cruising through New York any minute now?
I think so.
It's all Matt's fault.
All right. Well, that I'm
Well,
losing
of course it
everything on
is.
this browser. So as you can see, I just lost everything. So one moment, please.
Our plan is working beautifully.
That bug you planted in his office
Mhm.
when you last visited.
I
Let's
figured
see
he
if
was
it.
probably about to attack Storm, so I figured now was the time to enact it.
I thought it was supposed to just make him roll low, not make his computer.
Right, yeah. Well, it works better than I thought it's supposed to.
Jeez Louise,
There you
you guys have hacked me.
Not the first time, not the
I was
last.
gonna say, how do you think we all got the module?
Bunch of stealers.
If we had hacked you last, we'd all have artifacts.
Pretty much, yeah.
Don't you have yours?
Oh, did I miss that night?
We'd all have +5 Holy Avengers, even though only one of us is a paladin.
Somehow they work for us, though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I'm having a problem getting back in here. So give me just a momentito.
Handling this very well, Les.
Mhm.
I've been trying not to be such a jackass. Mixed results. All right, here we go.
You
Now
need
we
to
got
confirm that with Marla, Liz.
No, I would prefer that you didn't.
But you didn't.
All subjective too, isn't it?
All right, one sec. Okay. All right,
John,
now
are we good? Are you good? Are you back?
I think so. Yeah. All right. Can you guys see your? Can you guys see turn order and all that kind of stuff?
Yes.
You don't mind,
Yeah.
yeah.
Okay,
Never
cool. All
mind.
right.
And on the Zoom one.
Excellent. All right, perfect. All right. So he can't do that. So he can't do what I wanted to do, but he's going to, in this case, he's gonna do a full attack because he hates you. So, um,
Who's
so here we
attacking
go.
you?
We
He's
just
attacking
met them.
Flash.
How could they
No,
hate us anymore?
he's attacking Storm with a full attack. Because I've sworn Storm to my to vengeance. So he
Right.
gets a +2 for flanking.
Yep.
And this would be a full attacko.
Is Storm within 20 feet of me?
Don't know.
Well, when I measured out, like his
Yeah,
tail is,
Well, I bet.
he
yeah,
is.
he is.
So your AC gets a +4.
Okay.
Oh, sorry.
As if you
Don't
needed
giggle.
it.
Hey. I'm trying my best to support the
No,
dragon.
no.
His evil laugh.
It's an evil laugh. He's not, yeah.
Yes, I called him a dragon.
Hold on.
Plus, like, oh, got it.
Come on, snap 2 and smack Don.
Got 47 windows working here. I'm doing my best.
Oh,
All right. So, okay. So first attack with the bite. Ugh. Second attack with claws 1 and 2. 44 hit you?
no.
And And then the gore. 42. What's your which?
Now that Storm's already buffed quite a bit because we're in our final battle. With him having that 4, Storm's up to a 60 AC.
Let me re-roll.
You're gonna add the plus 150?
Let's just do those over again, shall we? Here we go. 109. Yeah, does that hit?
There you go.
That does hit, actually.
All right, so no hits there. So then he is going to yeah, he is going to no, he can't do it now because he did a full attack. All right, so that's it for him. All right, this guy is going to seize what happened, and he's going to actually step closer to here. It's a 5-footer, which I think will give him flank. There's a couple people in the middle there. I don't know that that'll
Flash
work.
heart, maybe.
Yeah. Well, I'm looking. Yeah, Flash Heart. I don't. He's trying to get Fletcher, so he's
So you took a step towards Flash Art?
Towards
took a
Fletcher.
5-foot step towards Fletcher. Yeah, Fletcher. Yeah.
Yeah,
And
that doesn't
Fletcher
happen in
will be
combat all
taking an
that
attack of
often.
opportunity, but wait for that.
No, he took a 5-foot step. So, all right. So let's
It
do
doesn't
that.
matter. I got unexpected strike.
It's a 5-foot step. It
It doesn't matter. Even 5-foot steps, an unexpected strike, I get the attack, even if I normally wouldn't. Even in the rules, they call out 5-foot steps or withdraw actions. Don't counteract it.
Fletcher's
You're
just
not
vicious.
expecting
Fletcher knows how to swing at people.
Yeah.
it.
If
By
there's
the
one
way-
thing that Fletcher knows how to do really, really, really well is swing at people.
By the way, Fletcher, your AC is also +4 and your
Oh,
save
that's
is
good to know.
+4.
I could use that.
Yes. Because you're standing within range of angelic aspect. You get a +4 deflection AC and a +4 resistance bonus.
And I feel really good.
Yeah.
All right. We're doing it that way,
Now,
are we?
they'll know about this now.
All right,
and
go
maybe
ahead,
they
take
will
your
take
go
it
ahead
next
and take your unexpected strike. There's another feat that's going to be banned in the next campaign.
time.
39's a miss.
Okay, everybody gets.
Oh
to
wait,
keep
no,
all
39
your fighting.
39 is a
That's it.
hit. Sorry.
So that's 40 on top of the 38 I got him with last time. So 78 now.
God, I hate you.
And we don't see any of these guys as health bars if that,
And you will never.
Yeah.
because they all just got doubled.
Hold on, I'll see. Hold on.
Well,
So
that's better.
Yeah, let me get this guy up here. Let me just get everybody.
That's when you're like, no, you haven't seen those bars move? That's exactly where they're at right now. So
Yeah.
good luck getting through all those hit points.
Okay,
Right?
now he can do his little attack.
1 second. Okay. I gotta start bombing you out with spells more. All right, so here's his attack. So the first thing is the bite. What do we got? 34. That's gonna be a no, probably, right?
That's a no, yeah.
Okay. So what is your AC right now with the buff? With the
With
from
the
Lothar?
buff, I am at 40.
40. All right. So claw. Shit. Claw. God damn it. And gore.
Wow, dude, you rolled 3 6s and a 3. This is kind of like me when I'm playing on Steve's campaign. I can't roll anything more than single digits like ever.
And
I
my
take
last
it back,
attack-
Mike. Your
Oh,
virus
it's a
is
119.
working perfectly.
My last attack is a 119. Does that hit?
That's a hit. Yeah.
Can't believe that he's done this. All right, so that was foolish of me. That is the end of that. So Bardos, you're up. You hear suddenly this huge amount of noise coming out of there, not only of combat, but all of this like screaming and crying and bedlam coming out of those doors. I mean,
And one demon cursing his luck.
well, more than one, frankly. So
Don, are you there?
Yep.
Do you want a +4 to Dex or any other skill, or would you rather have plus a D6 damage, like sonic damage to your weapon?
I say neither.
You probably can't add
Sonic.
Dex because I'm guessing he's got a magic item that gives him Dex.
Well,
Sonic.
this is actually an ability called Augment.
Sonic.
Oh, wow.
Okay, and it stacks with any natural armor the creature might possess, so it's basically stackable with anything. But I will give you a plus D6 sonic damage on your weapon for, I think it's, let me see what else.
Okay.
Yeah, I think Don's dex is so high that if you give him dex, it actually resets and starts coming around from 0 again.
18 rounds.
Okay.
I'm going to move to there, Les.
Okay. Perfect.
That off, one last one.
All right. 1 second. All right. So what does that augment do to him?
No, I didn't do the augment. He wanted, so it's basically a spell energy weapon. It adds a D6 sonic damage to every time he hits with his sword.
Gotcha. Okay. That's handy. 40-foot red. Holy crow. All right. 1 second. That's not gonna work. Okay. All right. So that's it for you, Bartos?
Yep.
All right. Suddenly, in the midst of you, a symbol appears in the middle of it. See it there? Right there in the middle of the doorway. And it is a blasphemy spell. So I need everybody to make a will save.
Everybody who's within 20 feet of me is +4.
All right. But I think that hits everybody in the party.
Ooh,
All right. Anybody get below a 20?
hang on.
Oh, dude, no, I'm at +21 on this roll.
All right. Everybody. Oh, Bartos. Oh, no, it's 21. Okay. So, all right. The blasphemy goes in there and stays. So even with um, uh, a successful will save eliminates the effects expected feels. All right. So those of you are, so his caster level is, hold on. 15. All right. So what level are you guys?
18?
18. So dazed save negates. All right, so no issues from that, but it's definitely some sort of crazy um
We feel like it was about to be a bad day for all of us.
well, yeah, I mean and it's definitely was trying to be a bad day for you. So that was that happened. And it sort of winks out as it begins to as it begins to fade out. It's an instantaneous thing. So he's done that, and he is going to disappear. And then he's going to go in there. Okay, so he's done that. All right, Lothar, you're up.
I'm gonna move up to here.
Okay.
So now everybody's within 20 feet of me, which means they get a +4 bonus to AC and a +4 bonus to saves from angelic aspect. And then I'm going to fire once at this guy.
Okay. The bow.
Yeah.
Ooh.
29 to touch attack.
Yeah, that's a hit.
So 20 damage plus 16 against evil.
Okay.
That's it. It was one attack. So 36 points of damage.
Gotcha. Okay, boom. So he lets out these demons have shot me with their evil weapons as he staggers backwards. And it is that last guy's turn. So having seen, so he's gonna back up to over here.
How do you get to attack and
Withdrawing.
then move before Storm gets to go?
Storm already went.
No.
Yes.
Storm did go.
He did.
This is the first round still.
This is the guy that rolled the really, really low initiative. He's at the
Yeah,
very
the
end.
one that was
Oh,
lower even
okay.
than Lothar's.
This is the first round still.
Yeah.
Okay.
So he is going to move away. Does that provoke?
Nope. Well, if he doesn't withdraw, it doesn't. Storm does have
He's-
reach.
But if he doesn't want to sacrifice, what else he's going to do? So I'll
Storm does
take.
have reach, so if he's
Yeah,
gonna,
he's gonna. So that will provoke. So go ahead and do that attack.
okay, just the first one. 51 bite.
No, that's a miss. Sorry, loser. All right, no, that's a hit. So go ahead and
53.
53. And a
Points?
52 and a 52 trip attempt.
Yeah, 53 points of damage. And a 52 trip attempt.
Fuck's sake.
Against his CMD.
Yeah. Motherfuck. All
He
right.
snatched
So
him
bring
by
him back. Mark
this
him
from-
prone.
femoral artery as he was trying to get away.
All right. So he is prone. How much damage did you say? 56?
53.
53. Okay. All right. That is not going to stop him what he was going to do because he doesn't cast spells. He has spell-like abilities. So
Okay.
he is going to. Man, these DCs are not great. So. Well, first things first. He's going to try and enslave his soul. So I need a will save from you as a swift action. And then he is going to teleport himself over here to this chair. So I need a will save.
7.
27. All right. I think that's going to be enough, but you are staggered next round
Okay. And then immune to that from this point forward.
and immune to that from this point forward.
Okay.
All right. Let's go and put that under Ilindar. 1 round for Storm. All right. And that is it for him. So round 2. Gato, what are you doing?
Okay.
Where are you even? Oh, there you are.
I'm taking apart something. Let's see. Da, 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 da,
Lothar,
da.
you're still flying, yeah?
Yeah, 20 feet.
Hey, Gato, when you finish up, get a little closer to the room. I want to have room to be able to block this whole area off if need be, if anything else comes through any of these other doors. So give
Okay.
me a little space where you're at, like go 10 foot forward from where you're at next time.
I'm actually going to go there. And stab at this guy. Just one
Okay.
attack. 39 hit.
39 will hit.
12 plus 22. Does he bleed?
No. They are immune to bleed.
2 points of strength damage, though.
Okay. So he's at -1. So how many total points of damage?
34.
34. Okay.
Forget the sonic damage then.
Oh,
Plus
thank
a
you.
D6.
Let me check and see
Yep.
if they're immune to San. Uh,
Plus 1 giant point of sonic
Plus 1
damage.
point of sound damage.
So we almost heard something.
Not immune to Sonic. So there you go. All right. So 27 or 37 did you say?
35.
35.
Plus 2 strength.
Gotcha.
Really immune to bleed, huh?
They are indeed.
Every creature he puts on the field is immune to bleed, thanks to you.
All right, so that's it. All right, Ferrado, you're up. No, they're not
going
all
to-
immune to bleed.
Am I wrong? Oh, come on. They're all immune to bleed.
They will be from now on, though.
Yeah.
say going forward, they will be. I'm going to do a range attack with a spell to siphon might from this guy.
Okay.
Siphon might. So I can drain if he does not make his fortitude. I can drain strength equal to 1d6 plus 1 per 2 caster levels, basically max 1d6 5. If you make your fortitude, that's still half.
Wow. Okay, that's pretty
Give
good.
that strength
That's a
to a creature
bruiser.
adjacent to myself, which would be Storm. So there you have it.
Okay. 32 is going to miss, I think.
Is that a same, I guess, a regular ranged touch attack?
The
Yes,
touch
it would be.
attack.
Yeah.
Oh, is it touch?
Is
Yeah,
it?
it's range touch, so
Range
it's a
touch.
touch
So that's a
attack.
hit. Yeah, no, that's a hit.
It doesn't say, it just says range.
And it was this guy you said?
Yeah.
Yeah, but it's a spell, so it's
So
not like
spells
you're
are
trying to
always
carve
ranged.
through his armor. It's a
Gotcha. Okay.
ranged touch attack.
Right. Been a minute since I've done an aggressive spell like that.
Yeah. But you just
So essentially it's a ray. So I need to make
You need to make a fortitude save.
fortitude.
It's
all
a
right.
second level spell.
All right.
There's a save and a to hit. Usually they don't do both of
Yeah,
those.
usually.
No, there's no to hit.
Yeah, there's a save. That's
So
all
it's
it
a
is.
difficulty class 17.
Okay, fortitude save is plus 10. All right, here we go. 19 made it. So how many
So-
does he lose even
Okay,
from the
so
save?
he's going
Get
to
moving.
lose. Um,
Do that again.
Survey says. Half of this, so
5
5
points.
of strength,
Okay.
and that will go to Storm.
Okay.
Does it make a difference for you, Mike?
Say what?
Your Storm
Storm
just got
gets
a plus
plus
5.
5 strength.
Holy crap.
It's a cool little spell.
So his tries just puffed out a little bit, and his pecs puffed out a little bit
I was gonna
more.
say,
Yeah.
And that
Storm now
lasts
is
for
pretty much stronger than any ancient dragon can be.
wow.
Her strength just jumped up to a 47.
I'm sorry, what did you say?
Dragon.
It lasts for 18 rounds.
18 rounds. Okay.
Wow.
And that's
That's it.
to well, it's gonna be the length of this battle. So
Yeah.
all right, hold on a sec. All right. All right. All right, that was Ferrado. Oh, perfect. Okay. All right. So,
Ilundar Storm.
one moment. She is going. Ooh, ooh.
Who is she? Where is she?
Down at the bottom, one of those doors cracks open, and you see what looks like a person at first, but then you see that her face seems to be made up of maggots, and there are bugs flying around her, landing and alighting all over her skin and her clothing. And she casts Disintegrate at Ilundar.
It's like the Queen of the Maggots or something.
All right. Range touch attack. You must make a range touch attack. So
Not
with
going to be hard to
her,
hit.
no, it won't be. But hold on. Let me make sure I've got the attack. Okay. So yeah, you're not going to be hard to hit. She's tough. So with her spell attack, 17 hit your range of touch attack. Range touch. Touch AC. That's a hit.
Yep.
Okay. Disintegrate spell. Okay, her caster level. Okay. You need to make a fortitude save.
You don't have spell
Oh.
resistance, do you, Mike?
What?
Yeah, do you have spell resistance?
I do.
Okay, what do I have to beat?
You have to beat a. What is roll? I'll tell you if you make it. I'm looking it up right now.
Sure. All right, so she
Oh, this is
has
29.
all right, well she has plus 18 on the roll. So it's not a given. Oh, gotcha.
Got it. Okay.
Okay. So I need a fortitude save from you.
42 saves, so this is going to be at +4 of whatever it shows.
All right. DC on this is 25.
Where do you get the +4 from? Because you also get a +4 from Lothar if it's different.
That's where the
source.
+4 is coming from.
Okay.
So DC 25. Ooh,
26.
that's not good.
No, 22 + 4 is 26.
Yeah, add the +4. It's
I thought you already
26.
added it.
No, I don't have Don level macros here. I've just got Mike level macros.
I can see that the mic level macros count a lot on cheating. All right. Well,
Thank you so much, Lothar, for keeping me from dying.
Yeah.
Died there.
Fortitude save. Okay, so only
That's my worst
5d6.
save, so.
I know. That's why I'm hitting you. 20 points of damage.
Ow.
And she does not seem at all happy about that.
Illendar turns around, looks back, and says, "Right, I'll do you for that."
You what, mate?
All right, one second. Oh, it's a domain spell. Okay. All right. And that is it for her, but you could see that she's coiling herself to cast another spell at you, Illendar.
Did you close the initiative list? I'm not seeing it on my screen, or did I
Yep.
do?
Yeah, it's closed.
Yeah.
Sorry about that. I hit the
There we
wrong
go.
one. There we go. We're back in business. Illendar, it's your turn.
Okay. One thing
For you,
is I was just
Illendar.
noticing.
I want to move. Might want to do a wall of force to block all this whole area. So give me a little
Right.
more space than where you're at right now.
Right. One thing I noticed, Storm in this map is 4x4. Is that right?
Yes.
She's supposed to be 3x3.
Okay. Like that?
Yep.
All right.
Might have been enlarged at some point.
That's my guess. Got enlarged, and then we just never put her back.
It's Storm, so she's probably being a huge baby about everything.
Pretty much, yeah. She's kind of a whiner.
Yes.
Whiny
Dragon.
dragons.
It's
Killing me with that. I have to so when anybody says dragon, I have to like move a bunch of stuff around, switch things, and then get to the thing, and then I can do it.
You
I
should
don't
put
think
that
you
on.
should do it.
You started that, Les. I'm pretty
You-
sure.
You should put that on the forefront.
I don't,
That should
I
be
don't
like.
think you
It's
should
not like
do
I can
it.
move it. It's in a menu. It's
Okay,
not like I
you-
can move it around.
Okay, you should buy another monitor, put it on your computer, and then just have that button just
Yeah.
rotate on that
Right there.
monitor.
Well, it's in roll 20, so I mean it's like I have to
okay.
like move everything around.
Okay.
All right.
Um,
But I'll keep doing it. I don't mind.
So real quick, I'm gonna ask Bardos, so don't send Storm down there.
Okay.
I'm going to try to block this whole area off so you guys can focus on that room.
Okay.
Assuming I do it right, then we should be able to lock everything out.
Then he's gonna tell her you get to be alive for a little bit longer. He's gonna move up to here.
All right. So
That's all
Illendar
he's
is rotating into the room.
He's moved up to there, and that's all Illendar is gonna do at this stage. Actually, you know what? He's gonna load his crossbow back because that was so helpful last
Why
time.
not? Yeah, I was gonna say.
Mhm. And then Storm is going to do a single attack because she's staggered on the guy that's right next to her. So just one of
Okay.
these. So
What did she
50
roll? A
bites.
50. Yeah, that'll hit.
So 59 points of damage, and then a 42 against his CMD to trip him.
Okay, hold on.
Oh, and these are, I'm sorry, the damage goes up by 2, the 2 hits go up by 2, so it's a 44 trip attempt
Oh, really? Well, I guess it makes it then.
because she's buffed.
He's
She's not
doubly
buffed.
tripped.
She's like posing now, and
God, I hate Storm. Okay. Is that all?
yeah.
All right. You're not staggered anymore. Fletcher.
So first, as a free action, I call down to her and I say, "Ooh, you look interesting, but hold on a minute. I got to finish this guy off first."
Yeah, nobody can hear you.
We all
All right.
hear him.
And then I get a full attack action on him.
Okay.
And I'm activating my electricity. Let me know if I need to roll for that later.
Okay. 36 will just barely hit. So I guess we're gonna have all kinds of crazy shit going on. All right. 2 hits. No. Miss. Hit.
Okay, so 3 hits.
What's
You
the
can
min in the
re-
middle? Is that the hand?
You can re-roll that
Yeah.
third hit if you choose to. It's still within
Oh
the
yeah, let me
rounds.
re-roll that one, just in case.
I'd say don't
Thank
re-roll
you,
for all
Mr.
these
Helpful.
nasty casters who are
Oh,
casting
and
spells
it's
on
a
you.
crit threat. What a great re-roll that was.
Thank you, Mr. Helpful.
I am helpful.
All right. Crit
So I
threat. What is
got
the
3
weapon
hits
there?
and a crit.
All right. What was the weapon? Was it a sword crit or a hand
The
crit?
crit was a sword, so it was sword, arm, sword, sword.
Okay.
So let me just roll the
All
ones really quick. Sword, and then the other regular sword, and then the claw.
right. You got a tally for me?
That is 127.
All right. And then the crit is called Mace to the Face. Max damage, dazed, and blinded for 1 round. However, it is not going to matter because he only had 92 hit points left. So you basically just tear him into bits with the final one, the sword not only going into his face, but through a good portion of his face. And as he staggers backwards, falls to the ground, and expires.
Fletcher barely notices because he's looking at her anyway, and he does a 5-foot step to here and ends his turn.
Okay. Hold on a sec. Which one is this? Why are you not?
Where is she at?
Way down
Way
South.
to the south.
Oh, all the way down here.
Why is this not working now? Oh, wait. Here we go. That one. Okay. So he's out. Right. All right. So Fletcher, you're moving down through there. Flashheart, what are you doing? You're staggered this round, by the way. You can do a single shot on a prone demon, which means you get what's prone?
+4.
+2?
Plus
Plus
4.
4?
And you're still on mute, by the way.
Yeah, thanks. All right, so I'm doing it now. All right, attack. Medium. +4, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
30 plus 4 is 34. That's not going to be quite enough. You need a 36.
On
Do you
target.
have any other bonuses?
Uh, I don't think I counted the +4. We still have the +4 from
You can get a reroll
I can
from
get a
Lothar.
reroll.
Yep.
Yeah, let me do a reroll.
Okay.
Yeah.
There we go.
Reroll is
44.
44. Okay, so that's a crit threat. Nice. So go ahead and do you have to confirm 47 to confirm? That's
Yep.
a confirmed crit. All right. So do you want the chart or the damage?
Pretty good, guys. I think in this case, I want the damage. I want to just
You want
finish
the
this up.
damage. All right. So in this case, you have 20 physical plus 8 holy, so 28 plus. So that's critical. So do we? So Radiance does. What does she do in the crits? Double. Swords do double,
Yes.
right?
The swords are double.
All right. So that's 56 plus 8. Would be 64. All right. Well, you basically come down on the top of his head, and ruin his day, as your crit slashes through his jaw, neck, and spine, leaving him twitching and prone as his horrifying ichor comes blooding out. As you lift Radiance, you see Radiance is glowing, and this black blood from the creature is flying off and up to the ceiling as almost as if gravity is reversed as it is extinguished away from Radiance's blade. So that's him. Wrong. All right. So Bardos, now you're up since that guy's dead.
Jennifer, does Corrado have keen edge on?
I do.
Did I do that already?
Mhm. Yep.
Did.
Okay. I think I'm going to reserve then, Les, because I don't want to do this. I think we got this in control enough that I don't need to block off that area.
Okay.
Nothing else is coming in, so I'm just going to save the spell.
Okay.
Yeah, nothing I want to do. I mean, I could throw a dagger for 4 points of damage, but I think I'll just wait.
No, do
All
it.
right. Do you want to delay or do you want to just skip?
Yeah, I'm gonna delay.
Okay. Let me know when you want to come back in. Right.
Okay.
He's going to. So, wait. Yeah. So, hold on. Gatto, remind me, do you have true seeing?
I can.
Okay. Cool.
It's something that she can let me use.
Okay. All right. As you are sort of standing over that guy, you see this creature come out of the cell and sort of pass through it and come right up next to you, 5-foot step, and begin a full attack. This is what he looks like. No, wrong freaking guy. Hold on a second. That's not what he looks like. That's not what he looks like.
Smiley blue demon guy who's
This is
dead.
what he looks like.
Ooh, a
Do that
werewolf
again.
with praying mantis. Praying
Yeah.
mantis. Yeah.
Hit him again.
Yeah.
Hold on. Oh, come on, you big penis.
Because I was hit. Okay.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
I might be able to.
Hold on, I got it.
Okay.
Got it?
Nice.
Yep.
All right, and it is going to do a full physical attack at you. Not him. Where is my guy? There he is. Okay. So let's go ahead and do. Let me put him on a different screen here. I need 75 screens. I need an assistant, is what I need. All right.
I'll help. Miss.
Yeah, thanks.
Miss.
It's not nearly as helpful as you think it is. All right.
Helpful for us.
So they're not staying in their cells like they're supposed to until I let them out.
All right. First thing. Whoops, I got that wrong. Okay. First attack. 37.
Yes. Hits.
Okay. Second. Third. So those hit. And then one of his two pinchers. So hold on, those are harder to hit. 33 hit you?
33 does not.
Okay, so it missed with one of the pinchers, and his tail comes around.
Now, can I consider these attacks as traps?
No, no, you may not.
Because then only
All
two of them hit me.
right, so 39 hit you?
Yes.
All right, so I got a bite, 2 claws, 1 pincher, and 1 tail. So it's 2, 4.
Oh, Larry the cheese.
6, 8. So this is before we get to the pincher. Hold on, we'll do that. So 86.
And this is why I don't get in combat.
All right, so here's some of the damage, 72.
Okay.
And then the pincher is this plus 6. So another 7, so 79 total. And then
Ben?
you've got us because the
No,
bite
and
got you.
then
You can feel this venom beginning to, well, it's not really venom, but it's sort of like a draining away of your blood. You lose
No, no
5
bleed,
points.
you said.
It's not bleed. It's ability drain, strength drain in this case. So you lose 5 points of strength.
Where are you?
Okay.
And then as
Wait,
it
there was
has
wait,
you,
wait. There was no save on that?
no, it's connected to the fact that he hit you with the bite.
Poison.
All right. At that point, he is looking at you and staring into your eyes, and his eyes begin to sort of move around and glow. And I need a fortitude save against his special ability called Paralyzing Gaze.
no,
I'm
and
not
then
looking at him.
You ugly.
Ooh, you got a 22. It's the DC was 21, so you are not paralyzed for now. All right. That's his round. Lothar.
so I can't see where Gato is.
Nobody knows.
Yeah, you might be.
No, I mean on the screen.
On the screen, on his screen,
I
he
can't
can't see me.
I can't
Oh.
see where Gato is,
All
but I
right.
can see this heifer down here that tried to throw some shit at Illendar.
And you see Fletcher.
Oh, the woman. Yeah. So the
Yeah.
woman down in the thing. Yeah.
And I see Fletcher what? Yeah, he's
He's growling at her.
right. Well, he's growling behind me, and that's not unusual. So
Under. You're still in the air, aren't you?
yeah, 20 feet. So he's under me. Okay.
Okay.
But for mine, I'm going to cast destruction.
Ooh, at her.
Yes,
Will you cast
Okay.
destruction?
destruction.
Ah.
Does she have a spell resistance?
She does.
Okay.
Is she the health
So
bar?
her
We
spell
want-
resistance, I'll tell you what it is. Hold on, I'll tell you exactly what it is. So her SR is, where are you? Where are you? 26.
Right. So I need to do my SR check, which I can't pass. What is SR is a what? A D20
SR,
plus
it's
4?
your
D20
cast-
plus
it's
your spell
caster level
Oh,
plus a D20.
Mhm.
But if you've got spell penetration and greater spell penetration, each one of those gives you a +2
okay.
for that roll.
So I have spell penetration and greater spell penetration. It's
So it's your caster level +4, so you start with a 22.
right. 39
All right, so the spell gets through. Destruction
is a fortitude save partial.
okay, fort save. So let me check her fort. All right, she's got a pretty strong fort.
For a mage, wow.
Well, there's other elements here that are at play. The part where
Okay.
her face looks like a bunch of maggots, that has a lot to do with it.
So she made her fort save.
She hasn't rolled it yet.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Here's the fort save, 22.
She failed it.
Failed it. Okay, what was the DC? Just out of curiosity.
23.
23. All right.
So
So 10
I
points of
didn't
damage
expect
per
her.
caster level.
I didn't expect her to fail it, but okay. 10
But okay.
a D10 plus 18.
No.
10 points.
Delivers 10 points of damage per level.
So that's 180 points you just smacked
Oh,
in.
okay. So I don't have to roll. So 10 points of damage per caster level.
So 180 points just smacked her.
Nice.
Sorry.
That'll get her attention.
Indeed, it will. And will in ways that are horrifying to me personally. Hold on a second.
Fletcher, get down there. You can get a verm.
It'll be a good start to the year, I'll tell you. All right, so holy fire comes out of nowhere. Well, not out of nowhere. It comes out of Lothar, as holy fire has been known to do from occasionally, and
Right.
lands on her and basically incinerates her.
She dies.
She dies. She had 178 hit points.
Okay.
Listen,
If
You
she
one-shot
Little
him.
verm.
if she fails a save against a spell and was slain,
Mm-hmm.
is she true resurrection, carefully worded wish, followed by resurrection or miracle is the only way to bring her back.
Well, she literally explodes in fire.
She's gone, girl.
She's gone.
She's
Yeah.
gone,
So,
girl. Yeah.
and the last thing you actually see is her sort of like have this very curious look on her face, like, I'm sorry, what was that? And then as she explodes, and and so the whole room begins filled with like the smell of like evergreens and fresh snow,
Burnt crickets.
and the ground. Yeah, as she, there's this column of holy fire, and she's just standing there as the fire incinerates her, and she just collapses until there's just this smoke and fire roiling about.
Nicely done.
very nicely done.
Fletcher.
Yeah, I was about to do
pats you
that.
on the
Would
back.
you? I was about to do that.
After Gatto finishes with these two in here, he was gonna come down and do that.
Yeah.
All right, I'm writing that down. All right, Lothar, any other thing that you want to do?
Let's see.
You
I
need to
I think
didn't-
that's a good enough one round.
I didn't move. I cast a spell. And I haven't done any healing, but nobody looks too hurt. So
Well,
I'm
Gatto
good.
is.
Gatto looks hurt.
I can't see Gatto.
I know.
He wouldn't
If you
know
mean
where he
that's-
is.
If you
You're going to
holler-
see me very soon because I
If-
am looking for you.
if
He's
you
gonna come
holler,
up behind
You have
you.
telepathic bond. You can talk to each other.
You hear this like very muffled medic.
Oh, is
Okay.
that true? I'd like to know where Gatto is.
Yeah, I did telepathic bond on everybody. We can talk to each
Oh.
other.
so I'm gonna
All right.
move to here
Okay,
so that I can now see Gatto.
so you're still in the air, right? You're still flying.
Yes, I'm 20 feet in the air,
Okay,
but if I fly to here, he's within 30 feet of me.
right.
So I'm going to, as a swift action, channel energy.
Okay. Bloom. Ooh.
34, not a great roll, but 34 points of healing.
And it resets the do-overs.
It resets the do-overs for anyone within 30 feet of me, which is, I believe, everybody at this point.
Hey,
I
I'm
think
just
you're
getting
right,
used
too.
to playing a kick-ass character. This is fun. Can we keep doing this?
No, I'm sorry, we can't do it. And
No, we're done after this night. After this night.
Everybody's starting at first again.
Yes, we're
Uh,
all first level with a
Actually, we're gonna start you at
No, we're
0
still
level
here.
commoners.
with
yeah,
a
you guys are all
sharpened
starting as
stick,
commoners: Smith, barmaid, woodsman, that kind of thing.
with a sharpened stick for a weapon.
No, that's the lucky
And
one.
you better hold on to it because I will take that stick away from you at the
Yeah.
drop
You
of a
mentioned
hat.
the only race available is kobold.
Yes, pretty much. We're kobold commoners.
Yeah, kobold
Right.
commoners. I will, however, issue you 2 trench coats for 6 players.
You trench coats.
So this
So,
guy sits up.
I'll move here
go
as
ahead, I'm sorry.
and as a swift action, cast a heal, which resets everybody.
Yep, I've
And now-
already done that.
I can see a blue smiley demon again, and a giant hit point bar that I cannot see. The creature for it.
It's that green guy that came out and attacked me.
Right, but so that from my perspective, that's correct, right?
Yeah,
You
he's all
see,
over.
you see
He's
the
all
green
over.
creature.
Yeah.
Can you highlight the green creature on the shared screen? Just circle it. Okay.
Yeah, you want me to?
If
Let me
you
give him.
zoom in
He's
on
hard to
it-
see.
If you zoom in on it, you'll see him. But
Tell you what, I'll give him
Yeah,
a
he
little
doesn't
aura
have
so
a-
you can see him.
Okay, there you go.
He's one of the
I have no idea where everybody is.
See him now?
I see him now.
Okay. Yeah, he's right on top of Gatto.
Okay.
All right. So Gatto, you took those hit points back.
yeah,
All right, this guy sits up, so he's going to do some interesting things. He
Actually, when
sits
he
up.
sets up, Gato gets to swing at him.
Yeah, give it a shot, Gato. Piss him off a little more, Gato. Let's see how you like it when you get back to Illusion Area a lot sooner than you thought.
43,
That's a hit. Douche.
42 points of damage,
No.
and
You don't get
another.
sneak attack.
He was prone.
He can't use his dex.
So yeah, he was prone.
Yes,
Doesn't have
Yeah.
dex.
he has to get up, so that makes sneak attack viable.
All right. All right.
And 2 more points of strength damage.
You, sir, are going to die horribly.
Probably, because, yeah.
Hold on 1 second.
Wait, before you attack me,
He's
let's
not-
bargain.
Let's bargain. Let's make a
All
deal.
right.
Let's make a deal.
All right. He is going to wave
You let
his
me live, I'll
hand,
tell you all their weaknesses.
and
None.
this door opens, at which point this guy comes out and runs and jumps on you as he's yelling, screaming like crazy.
They're supposed to be in prison cells.
Yeah, he just opened the cell. And that guy came running out. So I need you to what's your CMD as he leaps upon you?
42.
42. That's pretty good.
Good.
Let's see, what is their boner?
Because CMD has dex.
It does. But in this case, it's going to be different. So 42, you say?
Yep.
Okay. Here he goes. 39 missed you. So he doesn't have you grappled, but he does bite you or tries to bite you. Hold on a second. Let me check the bite check on this guy.
I would consider this a trap.
Yeah, a lot of people would. Not me though. 42? He got a
Yes,
bite
that
on
hits. Yes, that
you?
hits.
All right. So he just gets a bite on you. Honestly, it's not that big a deal. So quit being
Right, sure.
a whiny baby about it. Matt, 6 points. 6 points of bite damage as he sinks his teeth, his jagged teeth into your arm. With shock, you look at this creature and you think that this is what he looks like. You think that this guy may have been a man at some point. But now he seems he seems twisted, tortured, irreclaimably thing. And there's also any light in his eyes is now gone.
That's all right. We'll
Yeah,
kill him.
well, I
That'll
don't
take
have
care
time
of
to put him out of his misery because I got to get away from everybody.
it.
All right, that is him. So we go into round 3.
Les, I'm going
I'm
to
a-
go before we close. I'm just going to
Gotcha.
move up.
Okay.
I'm going to move up to Ferrado and give her +4 to Dex is what you use, gentlemen, right?
Yeah,
Okay, so you got +4 Dex, +2
Cat?
to hit.
Cat Grace?
awesome.
No, it's my augmentation thing for
Oh,
my.
gotcha. All right. So another so
Mhm.
+4 on Dex. That's going to be good.
So I realize I'm 20 feet in the air.
Yep.
I'm gonna nudge Illindar anyway and go, Gato's fighting. Do you see this?
Gato was fighting.
Gato's got like 3 dudes on him.
Gato's attacking
You say
stuff.
that, and the alert says no way, and he turns around just to see Gato run away.
Yeah, here's Gato doing.
He turns to see
Like,
Gato
He's
here.
not fighting.
Here
he's
comes
fighting.
Gato
And he,
heading for that caravan.
whoa, 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 whoa.
Dorado heard that. Gato's fighting and run that direction.
Yeah, turn around. Lothar, quit
Everybody is
messing with me.
distracted and subsequently they are subject to sneak attacks from other enemies. All right, Gato, it's your turn. What are you going to do? Okay, never.
I heard that
This-
Gato was fighting, so I ran that direction.
All right, so I'm
Nice.
getting
This
attacked.
thing
hasn't
Are you
moved,
doing a
right?
full withdrawal?
No,
Well,
Take a
yes.
picture.
Okay.
Gato, what are you doing? I will say.
Pointing out enemies. They're over there.
They're over there.
Can I share that square with Fletcher as he's hogging up so much of it?
I am
not
flying. That
technically.
helps.
Oh, if he's flying.
You're
I'm
not flying.
Oh, you're flying?
I
That
am.
helps
No,
a
he's
lot.
not.
Yeah,
You're
I'm
not
always
flying.
flying when I'm raging.
He's always flying.
Well,
Far
how
my
far
range.
up are you?
5 feet.
Probably not very far. Probably 10 feet.
Okay. Let's keep it real, people.
Sorry,
Right.
I thought that went without saying.
Les,
No, nothing goes without saying. Yes.
this skeleton has not moved, correct?
Which skeleton? Oh, yeah.
The
No, that's a skeleton of some sort of well, it looks like a humanoid creature, but it's much larger than an average humanoid, and it's just strapped to a rack.
It hasn't moved, but if you move over there, it will.
It will probably
that's
attack
yeah,
you.
that's what I'm. Yeah.
I didn't say that.
And
And what is this thing here?
That is a wheel, and there is another creature which is smaller than a human, but also humanoid, which seems to have been broken on it. It's also skeletal.
You should go jump on both of them.
Yeah.
But is not moving.
They're not moving.
Not until you get close to it.
Staying here. I am. So I've moved to here. I'm putting away my grandfather's sword and drawing my demon bane crossbow.
Ooh, look at you. All right. Drawing your demon bane crossbow. All right, perfect. Ferrado, you are extra dexterous, and it is your turn.
Okay, so I took that 5-foot step. What I'd like to know is I have a ladybug or 2 or 3 I'd like to put on an arrow or 2 or 3. What
Okay.
I can do and still shoot this round.
You can only place one ladybug on an arrow in one round.
Okay, so I do that, and then since I took that action and the 5-foot step, I'm assuming I only get one shot.
No, I think the ladybug is a swift action, and a 5-foot step
The free action.
is a free action. So yeah, no, you would get a
Okay.
full attack. It's
Well,
just
then I'm gonna
you have to tell me upon which arrow of the series you want to put
first
the
one.
ladybug on. The first one.
Let's
Okay.
do it on the first one. And I'm
Get
going
Mr.
after
Blue,
this.
get Mr. Blue guy who keeps releasing these guys.
And I think I'm interested in this praying mantis type.
Hey Lothar, I sent you a message.
Okay.
Which the ladybug would have the most effect.
Okay.
I didn't get it.
In roll 20.
I still didn't get it.
Okay.
What
I
you're
hope
talking
I
about.
get it.
I use-
I use message, which is on all of us, and say my strength is at 6.
I still didn't get it.
And I'm at
It's gonna be hard to guard that caravan with the 6 strength, isn't it?
Lothar is actively like going la 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 la. I'm not.
I can't hear you.
All right, Les, I'm going to shoot
All
one.
right.
My
I'm
first
kidding.
arrow at this one and see how we go before I let go of all my arrows.
All right, remind me about the ladybugs. You want to say it in front of everybody, or
Yeah, if I'm successful, then this is a ladybug that was gifted to me by Aristotle to help keep Lothar safe.
Erastles? Yeah, exactly.
And for an insectile demon, it's as if slaying has occurred with 100 points of damage if unable to beat the
Whoa.
DC of 25. If you do beat the DC of 25, it's half damage.
Right.
With that being said, everybody say their prayers. You ready?
Yep.
49.
That'll
Some
hit.
prayers.
All right. 49 is a hit. 40 is a hit.
That's the second roll. And then, I'm sorry, these numbers changed because I got booked up by Cardos.
Yep.
And, hey, how about that? So 3 hits, four arrows, I'm taking it. Last.
The 35 misses.
Okay, so that's 4 out of 5. And
The first one is a ladybug hit.
okay, so the first one then
Is a lady.
Yeah, and
You
I'm
got
not
your
sure, like,
+4 with the angelic aspect that Lothar has.
Yeah, you're within 20 feet of me. You get, it's not +4 to hit. It's +4 deflection and +4 resistance bonus on saves.
Oh, okay, never mind.
Sorry.
okay, so that is that 100 points on top of the normal damage?
It would be 100 points with unless they make the save, the fortitude DC of 25.
Yeah.
Okay, so just a straight out 100 points.
Straight up 100 points.
Okay, so you want to do that first?
Sure. Fortitude save, and it was you were on this guy, right? Or was it the green guy?
The insectile dude, this guy, yeah.
Oh, okay. So, all right. Let me see what his fort is. Fort's pretty good. Plus 10.
Is it fort? Is that the right one?
Yep, it's fortitude stave.
Yeah.
Okay,
So he's got a plus 10 fort.
not today.
So I'll just add 10 to this. Now the DC is 25.
Ooh.
Oh, he did not make it. So he
Nope.
takes an extra 100 points.
An extra. So I'm gonna go ahead and roll my standard damage then.
Right?
Yeah.
You have for 4 arrows.
Okay.
And that was from not Erastil, but Halkamora, Erastil's daughter.
Nakamura, that's right.
Yeah.
8d6.
Rastal's daughter.
Erastil's
Yes.
daughter.
When do we see Rastal's daughter?
You haven't. I've talked to him a whole bunch of times.
It was
And his son.
I think Ferrano talked to her once too. So
I think so.
120
Oh, geez
plus 100 is 220 points.
220 points. The arrows go slamming into it, and it when that first arrow goes, it screams. I mean,
Oh,
it's
well,
like.
let's see.
"Wah!"
Remember I said I wanted to just do my first arrow and see how it went before I spent them all on him? Because I don't want to waste them if I can
No.
kill him.
Well, you spent one ladybug arrow, and that was the first one. But
Mhm.
then the others were normal. They
Yeah.
just
Right.
all.
So what did his
Right.
hit points look like after the first arrow hit him?
Here
That's
we
what
go.
I'm getting at.
Can you
So
see
it
his?
would've-
Can you see his thing?
Yeah.
It would have been 10 plus
Oh,
20.
that won't be from the first arrow. So for the first arrow would have been 10 plus 100. So
Oh, so this is
No,
for
10
all the
plus-
arrows.
this is for all the arrows. If you
Oh,
use all
wow.
120 of
Okay.
them.
Dang. Okay. All right.
So are you going to keep the arrows there? Or are we going to split them
Oh,
up?
yes, sir. Yes, and I'm
Okay.
grateful.
Okay, cool.
No one.
That so 220 points of arrow damage. That's crazy.
He was tough. Wow.
So how many ladybugs do you have left?
I'm down to 6.
Ooh. All right. Well, that was well played. Did you move at all?
I did my 5-foot step. I'm
Got it. All right. Ilindar, you see this, and you also see the arrows go flying in there, and there's almost the first arrow hits that creature, and you can see it, sort of thrown backwards, and you can see, again in the south of where you are in the hallway, you smell this sort of pine needles and the smell of snow. Now you're smelling the from that direction. You're smelling leaves and holly berries, maybe coming. This aroma of the natural world seems to permeate the whole region.
Didn't know this final fortress would smell so good.
It's smelling pretty good now, but the bugs on the walls are also freaking out about this. They don't like it, so they're moving away from that creature.
Okay. Storm's charging to right here
Okay.
and pouncing on the green guy.
On the green guy. All right. So do they have reach? I think. Whoops. Hold on. So I think they will be within 10 feet. No, I don't think that'll provoke. Well, it'll provoke. This guy will get an attack.
Yeah, he will.
Yeah, so he's going to try and bite you, but it's not going to be that the prisoner guy. So
He doesn't even see him there, like on purpose.
Yeah, what did he roll last time? Here we go. 30? No. So yeah, he's just scrambling. Yeah, at this point, he's just like next to her scrambling, that kind of thing, just freaking out on you.
So
She's going after the green guy or the horned guy?
the green guy.
The 47. Wait, no, let me check. 47 will hit. I just want to
Oh,
make sure.
53 points.
Okay.
The trip attempt doesn't. I'm assuming a 39 doesn't work.
Let me double check. You never know. No, it does not work.
So then a 41 claw.
That'll hit.
So that's an additional 38.
41 claw and a 56. That's a potential crit. The 36 wing buffet. The first wing buffet does not hit. The second one does, and the bite also does.
So is the green guy just gone?
Well,
Because there's a potential crit in there, and
yeah, he only has 60 hit points. So yeah, that would probably I
Yeah.
think you've got more on the table here. So
Yeah.
yeah, he as he's scrambling trying to get these arrows out of him that are obviously giving him a great deal of pain. This storm comes in and just like and and tears him up, throws him backwards into the thing as he as he falls backwards into the cell.
and she looks at Mr. Blue Guy and says, "Go ahead, call another one."
Nice.
You
All
mean
right.
from him? No, that was that store. That was close, but he had 60 hit points. So, and that's not 10% of his thing. So, as good as Jennifer did, it wasn't enough to qualify for a verb.
Right, okay.
All right,
Um,
but he is dead.
Yeah. Like I said, she's just looking at the blue guy saying, go ahead and release another one.
Oh, his eyes are like this wide. You get the impression that was the boss. So all right, what about you personally, Ilendar?
I'm kind of liking being around all these people, so
Like a little bit? All right. Fletcher, your original target, the one that you had thought to do so much harm to, is now a column of holy fire, thanks to once again Lothar stealing away your glory and kills.
I am proud of him. He has turned into a warrior.
That's not very demonic.
I've got even though I'm flying, I got way too much because Lothar's flying and Storm is huge. I can't charge this guy.
No, there's too much crap in the way.
Well,
There's
you're
too much
flying at
Watson
10
in the
feet
way.
and I'm 20 feet, so you can go under me with no problem.
But I got to under you while over Ilendar, and even then I'm going to hit Storm. So
Well,
He's
again, you're 10 feet. Ilendar is not 10 feet tall, so we're not any kind of plus. You can go through friendly squares, no problem.
yeah, you can't charge.
Not
through
No,
charged
you
to a
can't
friendly square
charge.
though.
Right, but I'm
There's
saying
too much trash in the way.
Ilandar's max 6 feet. I'm 20 feet, so
Yeah.
that doesn't stop you. Then it's just a matter of whether you can get around Storm.
Storm, which I'll just come in and do a single attack.
All right.
Say hello, buddy. You're the last one left.
You don't know, buddy of mine, pal.
50.
50 is going to be a miss. Sorry about that. That was
Just
the breaks
ignore
in the
that.
big demon fight.
Yeah, hit him before you get cocky.
All right. So that didn't kill him.
Blame Canada. Blame Canada.
Hey, pal. I
Hey,
always like those
pal.
Canadian guys.
Hey,
Hey, pal.
pal.
You're no buddy of mine, pal. All right, Fletcher, that's so good, but not quite enough to kill. And so it's Flashheart's
There's
turn.
next round.
I don't think
see
so.
a clean line I can get there. Is this the only enemy left?
Well, you could run through there and get to the front, but yeah, so here's the problem. You got this crazy thing that is like tearing at Storm, not doing a bunch of
Oh, yeah,
damage.
I can
But
get
yeah,
through
I
that.
mean, there's a couple of squares near the creature that you
Well, I
could get to because you can pass through your own guys.
Can I
But
get to this one then? I can't tell where the wall is.
I mean, do you want to kill that guy?
Do I want to kill that guy? He's a prisoner, right? Or he was?
Yeah. Or yeah, I mean, they released him.
He's an
Can I,
adult.
how about I
Can't
charge
be
at him and
cured.
detect, or I run at him and detect evil on the way?
So all right, so you're gonna detect evil. Okay. So here's the problem as you slide through there. He's not evil. But you as you sort of detect evil, you can tell. So there's a even though no alignment is not a very complex spell, there's a very complex story going on here with this guy, right? So alignment wise,
He's just
he
mind
was
dead.
lawful good.
He's just mind dead.
what?
But that was a long time ago. Now his brain is gone, and you can tell that there's some sort of overlay in him, some sort of evil overlay that's not his alignment, but it's like absorbed him in some way, his soul. And it's not controlling him, it's just released him. And he's been he's obviously insane and violent.
Mercy
But
kill
yeah,
here?
his original alignment was lawful good.
So is this gonna consider a mercy kill here or what?
Yes.
Might be.
Try cure disease on it, maybe, or cure insanity.
I don't have any cure insanity. I can lay on hands, but I
He's
don't know.
he's twisted
If
and
we
I think
I mean,
he's
this
if
is
beyond
what
we
he
that.
kill
looks
the
like.
blue if we kill the blue guy, maybe he'll snap out of it, but I doubt it. I don't know.
I mean, keep in mind that from these cells are erupting all kinds of like insane, like gibbering and laughing and weeping and that kind of stuff. Now you don't remember this guy making a bunch of noise, but he's right now he's like growling and slavering and trying to like he's just like his broken nails are clawing at Storm's hide.
I
38 will easily hit him.
yeah,
Radiance comes down, and you can feel that Radiance finds this. You get the sort of thing like Radiance finds this distasteful but necessary. And the sword slides down, and you can see the guy as the sword. You get him sort of in the shoulder here, so he's facing away, and you sort of get him in the shoulder,
that's a
and it
crit too.
cleaves down through his Radiance
Okay.
cleaves down through his collarbone and into his heart and chest, and you can see his eyes sort of like there's a bit of recognition and a bit of sort of relief in his eyes before blood starts pouring out of his mouth, and he collapses backwards into what was once his cell.
That's delightful. I'm sure that Slasher can see that if he tries to go to sleep each night. Yeah. These are all the other horrors you see here. All right.
All right, Lothar.
I'm gonna fly over here
Okay.
and come down, I guess, to ground level.
All right.
I'm gonna cast Restoration on Gato,
Okay.
which will heal all of the ability damage.
He's strong enough now to guard that Carradine.
Yeah.
All right. So how many points did you get back off of that one? Six was you 6 points you were down?
I was down 6.
6 points. Okay, but you are back. And
Then, no, that's enough. Can I move again, or to fly down was
Not
already
really.
moved?
yeah, no, yeah,
Okay.
you've used a move action to fly down next to Gato. You used a spell. It was a spell? Yeah, it was a spell.
Yeah, it was a
Rest,
spell.
to heal him. Yeah, that's probably it for you.
Okay.
So so this demon looks at Storm, looks at his friend in the cell, looks at Fletcher, and says in clearly accented abyssal, "Fuck this," and disappears. And we fall out of initiative at that point as he disappears. But
This is a fun level to be at, man. Stuff like that happens.
so we don't know where he goes, but one of the powers that those demons have is called Greater Teleport. And he is skedaddled the f out of there, seeing that so this guy was the sort of I guess the big bad of the room, and those other demons they didn't fare too well against Fletcher, so he decided to get the crap out of there. And we fought a thing. Now the once you have it, so suddenly with all the demons out of here gone, the the noise that was coming out of the cells begins to calm down a little bit. There's still gibbering, but people aren't screaming anymore. There's still a fair amount of noise, but the cells that are occupied seem to have calmed down a bit. It may be that the demonic presence there was exciting them, and you're fighting the demons, was ramping them up, but it seems to be calming down quite a bit now. Especially in those areas in the center area of the thing, so sort of around maybe within 40 feet or 30 feet of Lothar, they seem to have calmed quite well. Those on the ends seem to be still pretty agitated, though.
Were these demons carrying anything or have any items on them?
Not really. I mean, from a point of view of they just have, their, what we would consider to be clothing. You're not, they didn't have anything in the way of like
Nothing
treasure
magic
or
on them?
weapons or anything. No, not really. No.
Okay. Actually, what about the chick who got exploded? Did she have any
Well,
magic on, did she have a magic
Yeah,
on her?
they're going.
well, she's down at the other end. Are you gonna go down there and check?
I will, but not at this exact moment.
As you could, looking from where you are, it looks like she was completely destroyed by fire. You don't see any obvious kind of stuff. It's possible. There's like a little pile of underneath this glowing pillar of holy fire. There's like a pile of ashes and shit. So there might be something in there, but you can't see from here.
The +5 tissue paper of comforting probably didn't survive.
All right.
No, it did
So
not.
moving up to these cells,
Right? You
do
can look
these,
at. Go ahead.
yeah, do these people all seem to be beyond help?
Well, the one you so yeah, I mean, so kind of. You look in this cell and you see the cell on the left as you peer in the thing. You see what looks this guy. He looks normal at first and in chains, and he's sort of wearing some sort of clothing. But his you can see his eyes are completely black, and he's sort of drooling, and his face is covered with blood. It looks like he's taken his fingernails. Somehow he's managed to get his chains up, and he sort of like scratched his forehead open, and so blood is sort of falling down in a curtain. He looks at you. He's sort of, sort of talking to himself. Blah, 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 blah. He looks at you sort of uncomprehendingly. The guy in the next cell over to the right looks like this, and it's practically a skeleton. He looks catatonic. He's not saying anything, but he's sort of sitting cross-legged and rocking back and forth. He's not wearing anything, and it looks like, I mean, the skin is just pulled back against his skull, and it looks like he hasn't moved from that position for a long time because you can see sort of mold is growing on his
Oh
lap
shit.
and his feet. There's some sort of like whitish mold that's growing on him. So you don't think he's moved for a while, but he does seem to be, he's just sort of his torso is rocking back and forth.
They should all be put out of their misery.
Yeah, does it seem like with the bars that are in place, it would be possible to fire an arrow?
They do have viewports, and those viewports don't have any, they're not glassed or anything. There's just like a crossbar. I mean, I suppose you could fire an arrow in there. Yeah.
Well, like the one set of prisons is crossbars, the other looks like straight bars. So I just mean, is there a way that I could feel comfortable with putting them out of their misery that's not unnecessarily brutal?
Yeah, I mean, if you're thinking of shooting arrows into each cell, I mean, it wouldn't be, the cells aren't large. I mean, they wouldn't be able to dodge out of the way. It doesn't look like they're even capable of dodging out of the way.
All right.
Parada would help you too.
Yeah.
That's just
So I'm going to suggest to everyone, these were probably good people prior to this being in prison down here,
Mhm.
and they're in torment. So we need to put them out of their misery without being unnecessarily brutal. And I'm going to step up to the first one and try to line up an arrow and kill him with one shot.
If I open that thing, can you coup de grace 'em, or do you want me to, if you shoot them with the arrow and they're dead, I can open the lock then and you can retrieve an arrow. Either way, I'm just offering.
Well, I understand. And I think opening the cells because of their current condition might put us at risk for
Right.
something.
Okay,
So I would like to try to put them to rest where they are. I don't
right.
have a spell that will do that for all of them. So the only thing I can think to do with Ferrado's help is to try to put them out of their misery quickly.
Yeah, I get that. Okay.
So
Okay. So,
I'll step up to the first one.
all right. As you begin doing this, they fall pretty quickly, but you come to a couple of cells that give you pause. So, like the one where Fletcher is, as he peers in there, you see this guy. Large guy chained to the floor, obviously demonic. You're not sure what
Oh
his
yeah, he
deal
wasn't
is.
lawful good.
Yeah, he doesn't
Yeah.
look like he's lawful good at all. So he's just standing there. He's not gibbering like the others, but he is I mean, you could tell that he's been tortured over and over again. He's massive scar tissue and wounds. Um,
I'm curious how
and
he's been,
he doesn't
how
say
he,
anything.
what he got to get the ire of the demons.
yeah.
So as you go over to that one, so that one that you're standing in front of is just another guy sitting cross-legged. In this case, he's talking to a group of rats that are eating out of what looks to be the top of a skull. It's not his skull, but it's somebody's skull.
So these two seem like they were sort of
Humans.
bad to begin with.
Well, that guy, no. I mean, you get the same impression. So the first two guys you killed. So, and I'll just put X's through them just to show the guys that
Yeah.
you've gotten. As you go over here and you look at this guy, that guy is this guy. So the one you're standing in front of is this guy right here.
Yeah.
So he looks like he was human, but he looks like he's in as bad a state as the second guy that you shot. You passed one area, one thing. This one over here
Yeah.
looks like this, and it's just it looks like he looks to be in relatively good shape. He's chained to the wall, but once you get close you can see that both of his legs have been severed. They're just sitting on the ground. He doesn't have his knee, the bottoms of his legs aren't behind him. Those are
Mhm.
the ends that are sitting on the ground, and they look, I mean, just a quick whiff, you're like, oh, there's a real whiff of gangrene coming out of there. So probably the bottom of those legs are infected. He doesn't move. He's unconscious and never has done anything.
He
Well,
might be able to be healed.
these two appear to be human,
Yeah.
and they appear to have been in here and tortured, including severing this guy's limbs,
Mm-hmm.
right?
Yep.
So I'll try to put this guy out of his misery.
He doesn't even move. The arrow just takes him in the chest and he just sort of stiffens and falls over to the side. The rats scatter though. And in that little skull dish, you maybe would whoever skull that is, they may have left a little bit of brains in there because that's what it looks like the rats were eating.
Nah. These are horrific conditions for any human. And these people, because of the torture and all of that, likely what they really need is just release. So I'm going to try to do this guy too.
All right. He doesn't move. He doesn't even move when the arrow slams into him, and he passes away as well.
And then I'll say a prayer for all of their souls.
What as Lothar the Executioner sort of steps up to each cell and fires a single arrow into each one, what are the rest of you doing as he moves his way down to the southern wall where there are more cells?
Storm and I have moved out in the hall and just kind of listening for anyone else coming up and kind of guarding while they're doing that.
I'll join
Is
there
there
too.
anybody redeemable here? Like healable, redeemable?
Okay.
What'd you say, Matt?
Give me a what'd you say?
Anybody healable, redeemable?
Redeemable.
Doesn't look like it.
Well, redeemable as in terms of could
I don't know. Where are you looking?
uh,
Everywhere.
I'm assuming you're leaving this one over here sort of alone.
Which one's
like
that?
a demon.
The
The
demon
one,
looking one?
the
Yeah.
demon looking one, yeah.
Unless he wants to have a private
So flash
conversation.
art, you're looking in. So on the left flash art, you see this guy. Not human, obviously, maybe a lycanthrope of some kind. Starved and swaddled in chains. His rheumy eyes sort of look up to you and say, "Paladin, will you release me?"
Detect evil.
Definitely evil. Chaotic evil. Please, Paladin, I have suffered. I have suffered greatly under the ministrations of these creatures.
I can release you, but not in the way perhaps you're hoping.
You know not what I hope. Whatever release you can give me from this terrible place will be as kind of
Better than being here.
as kind an action as anyone has ever done.
Oh,
If you look in the right side one, it looks like this. So it's just like an old man. This guy was sort of
Sigmund Freud, what are
he's
you
just sort
doing
of
here?
sitting there laughing. And every once he's got like a piece of broken wood in his hand. And he's sort of just like sitting on this like sort of carved stool. And every once in a while, he's laughing and tears are pouring down his face. And every once in a while, he hits himself in the leg just as hard as you've ever seen anybody hit themselves with that piece of stick. And then he goes back to mumbling and crying and laughing.
Now, this guy I've definitely seen on the NYC subway. Detect evil on him.
He's not evil. He gives you neutral vibes, but he looks utterly insane.
They're all, except for the lycanthrope, like they're all insane. Ugh, I don't like killing people I don't have to kill.
It is merciful sometimes.
I'm conflicted here. Iomade, what should I help do?
Yeah, nothing got him.
Detect evil
Okay.
on the demon guy in there.
Lawful evil.
Okay. So it's a devil?
Lawful evil.
So it's a devil.
It's a devil.
Okay. That's why he's here.
Would you like this? Would you like to read a pamphlet on Iomade while he's
Has
studying
anyone
with
told
you?
you the good news about Iomade? All
Like
right.
giving my testimony.
Lothar, what about the southern cells? You look in those as well?
Yeah, I'm gonna move down here as well.
All right. So the one on the left, also not a human creature, but also looks like insane. It's a weird looking creature of some sort of maybe a half ogre or something like that. It's again been grievously tortured, and you hear it speaking to you, but frankly, you don't recognize the language. And then with a start, you realize it may not be any language at all. It may be just gibberish.
Gibberish.
Time to
Yeah.
try out maybe.
What about
In the
on the
right
right?
in the right hand side, you are taken aback by what you see because it looks like an 11-year-old girl. Now
Oh,
she
that's
doesn't
evil.
she
Kill it.
doesn't
Yeah,
she doesn't look
that's
like
the worst thing in here.
she doesn't look like she's been tortured, but but she's filthy and tear streaks have come down her eyes as she looks up and says, "Have you come to rescue me?"
Oh,
Uh,
your children
Detect
are
evil.
evil.
less perception on hair color.
She
Detect
has
evil.
she's not a redhead.
Okay.
She has
She's fine.
brown hair.
Yes, you're not evil. No red hair.
Are you detecting evil on her, Lothar?
No, he can't, but
I can't,
Okay.
the paladin can, and the paladin needs to.
but
I'll check.
I'll call the people, I'll call the rest of my party over for
Detect
them
evil.
to detect evil while
On
I
both.
step over to this one and try to put this guy out of his mercy, out of his
The
pain.
ogre guy?
Yeah,
Yeah, it takes a couple of shots just because he's freaking big.
yeah,
So it takes you a minute. But yeah, eventually, I mean, it's not like he's trying to dodge out of the way. He just sort of hangs back against those bars and shoot, shoot, shoot. It takes a minute for him to sort of, he dies hard, but dies at last.
yeah. And
Flash, are
pretty
you?
much the same thing. Say a prayer for his soul to be released and
Okay.
taken by Pharasma and given his eternal rest.
All right, what do we got here with this little girl?
So detect evil, you're getting a neutral evil vibe from her. Sir Paladin, please, I have been tortured grievously here. I've been a prisoner here for many years, it seems like. Will you release me? You have my oath that I will go back to my home and trouble the prime material plane no more.
And you would be
So what is that? Didn't we got true seeing that they can do
I
Vardos?
do.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can.
without blowing a high level spell?
I mean, no, it's a spell I would have to use to.
We should be able to make time to
Does
rest.
Gado have to blow a high level spell, or
you got to
Whatever
must have
to do
thrown
his
something
thing.
off somebody who's got it.
Can she? I'll ask her. Can I have true seeing?
You may look upon me as you wish, as I am a prisoner here. She
No.
sort of her eyes kind of look downcast. But I know what you will see, for inside I am a monster. To your eyes I would be. But I have no wish to do anything to do any harm to you. If you were to release me, I would consider it an enormous boon. And you have my oath and my solemn promise that I would never trouble this plane or its denizens again.
you're not lawful, so can't really promise that.
No, I'm neutral, which
Yeah,
means
and
I would abide
also
by my oath.
I think
Gado.
we should just leave her in this cell.
No,
You-
whatever you do, kill me if you must, but don't leave me here.
No, leave her in the cell.
No, don't.
Why are we leaving her here?
That's a pretty big dick move for a caravan guard.
Not if you knew our caravan guard.
Well, he's a pretty big dick, so
So we got her, the Sigmund Freud, and lycanthrope left, right?
well the
Yeah,
guy
there's
that
only one. There's one, one that you haven't looked in. Lothar, you look in that right now, and it's just this guy is it looks like an old human, completely blitheringly insane, chained to the ground, and he's just sort of like, that kind of thing. He was screaming earlier, but now he seems to be in your presence. He seems to be calmed down, and you notice that when you sort of get close to these guys, they sort of tend to mellow out a little bit more. It might have been the demonic influence of other demons in there were sort of like agitated agitating them up because they knew there's obviously torture going on in here, and it's been going on for long periods of time.
Right.
Tortured to death. A lot of these things are. So, and when you guys came running in, it would have agitated them more. But now they seem to have mellowed out in your presence. Like maybe, there is this sweet release of death is coming.
Yeah, I'm gonna put him out of his misery.
All right.
What about the lycanthrope?
And you got the ogre guy. Now, what about the lycanthrope and the girl?
The girl Flashheart is talking to, the lycanthrope I haven't seen.
He's over here. Here, next to Freud. Mr. Wood.
Yeah.
Paladin, please don't slay me. Please release me. But if you can't release me in good conscience, then I understand. But perhaps I can become your servant.
Tell me your story.
I was traveling through here. Unbeknownst to me, I did not know that this place was so beholden with enemies of my peoples, the demons that you've saw before you, plus others as well. They captured me and stowed me in this cell, not understanding what sort of creature I might be. I could be a good servant. I could be a good servant to you, sir.
What creature are you?
What kind of creature are you?
I come from. I don't know what your people would call me. Where I come from, we simply refer to ourselves as the people.
You come from the land down under? How do you feel about Vegemite? All right.
Depends. If it's a sandwich, then yes. Otherwise, I don't eat that salty crap.
I
She's
don't
like,
think
I would, if you cannot see clear to freeing me outright, perhaps I can be your servant, your slave, sir. I would be
Harold
happy to give
around
you
the
my
board
oath
here,
for a
man.
score of years.
I don't
I'm
think we can
conflicted.
trust her at all, and we need to leave her here.
Yeah, I'm conflicted. I don't want to leave her here to die, but I don't want to kill her, a prisoner either. So I'm conflicted.
Well, release her. If she acts up, I'll kill her.
Fletcher's like, I got this.
Yeah.
Hey,
Just attack with your glove.
Flashheart, did you kill Sigmund Freud?
No, I didn't kill
Okay,
him. I
so
killed
those two guys are still alive too. So
Bardos
what do you?
turn to Flashheart and say, I mean, she can't be any worse than Gato, so
Hey,
Can she swear to Iomade or no? So yeah. I don't know what a neutral evil creature could do.
I can swear on none of the lawful gods of your peoples, but I would give you my personal oath and that of and my personal vow that I would never that if you release me, I will be your slave for 20 of your years.
What do you look like naturally? This is not your real form.
It is the form that I was using when traveling. I have no control over my form. You might be able to see it if your wizard there would do true seeing, or if anyone can, you might be able to see my true form, but I am certain it would seem monstrous to you. But while I've here, I've been trapped in this body.
I request from Lacticula if she'll give me true seeing.
You don't hear anything back.
I don't
Okay.
know what Harold powers do I have. Do I have?
I
true
can give
seeing?
myself true seeing if that's an issue. You guys
what plane
wanna
is
do it?
she
can?
from, Les?
You don't know. I mean, neutral
I'm asking her.
evil extra plane. Oh, you're asking her? She's like, well, we would call it well, that's a good question. So hold on. I'm not sure what they call
Fletcher,
it.
how do you get to do true seeing? Is it so much
My
per day?
sword had, and by the way, Fletcher keeps no secrets. Anything you ever want to ask him, he'll tell you. Says my sword's got all sorts of cool abilities, even teleportation and stuff, and it has the
Sweet.
ability to give me true seeing.
Is this
It's a
kind of
cool
like an
sword.
at-will thing?
Yeah, I got like points that I can spend on it.
If it's not a
She
huge
says,
deal, then I'm curious what she looks like. But
so to Gordon, to Bardos, she says, well, we have our own names for it, but the plane in your tongue would be called Abaddon.
Up the abyss, right?
It's not
Does
the
that help?
abyss.
Not the abyss. We definitely need to leave her here, though.
Can you tell us why, Gato?
No, please don't leave me here.
Gato, did Naticula tell you something?
No, Naticuli has not told me anything. I just don't
It's a
trust.
sense.
36 planes knowledge, Les, to know what that is.
So Abaddon is hold on. I'll give you
Tell him
the
definitely not taking a
good.
slave,
So Abaddon
especially with Lothar watching.
is the realm of neutral evil daemons, DAE, a realm of vast wastelands under a rotten sky. It is perpetually cloaked in a black mist and the oppressive twilight of an endless solar eclipse. The poison river Styx has its source in Abaddon before it meanders like a twisted serpent onto other planes. Abaddon may be the most hostile of the other planes. It is the home of daemons, fiends of pure evil, untouched by the struggle between law and chaos, who personify oblivion and destruction. They are ruled by 4 godlike archdemons who are feared as the devourers of souls. But she's probably fine.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I'm starting to lean.
So which of the archdemons is she? That's what I want to know. Which of the 4?
She's the good one.
Well, Bardos is neutral good, so he's got no problem letting her go if she'll promise to go back to where she came from. But that's Bardos. I mean, probably not a trustworthy.
She, how would she leave this plane?
She's like, oh, I can. If I was released, these cells contain binds that keep me here from leaving. All of my sorcery is suppressed, and I can do nothing. But if you were to release me and let me step into the hall, I assure you, I could take myself to my home.
Can't we release her by death? Wouldn't she go back to her home by death?
Yeah, she said she preferred that, so I mean that is an option.
Well,
Sure.
no, the werewolf guy said he preferred it.
Oh,
She said that she would rather die than be left here, is what she said.
She did
I
say
think-
that,
we should just kill
but
her.
she's
and she'll
you
go
get the
back.
impression that she would much prefer to be released to depart, and she would say, "Look, I will, if you release me, I will swear an oath that I will be your slave for 20 years," she says to Bardos. If the
I don't need,
paladin will not have me, perhaps you, as a mage, would
I
have
don't
me.
need a
Look, I'd like to take you as a slave, but Lothar's watching. I can't get away with that.
You need to add a page to the book.
Yeah, and it's in the book.
Add a page to the book if there's not already one.
All these rules apply even when Lothar isn't around.
Yeah,
Yes.
that's what I was gonna say. Flashard. It doesn't matter if Lothar is watching.
I'm not watching, but it's still a rule.
All right. Yes, well, paladins definitely aren't taking slaves, so.
Well, she gives the impression that she sounds quite desperate, and she's willing to enslave. I mean, she's willing to enslave herself to whoever releases her for 20 years. She also is like, if you release me, I swear, that I will leave this plane and never return.
That we're okay with, but she's not of our plane.
She's definitely not. Bardos, you could tell that she's almost certainly from Abaddon. You would guess that she is a daemon. With knowledge planes at a 36, your guess is that she's probably a young one. And that the form that she's in, she chose because she was traveling to this plane and thought erroneously that it would be good cover. She hasn't talked about why she's come here, but she did say that she was captured. She came here and then was surrounded by these, got
That is a good
captured
question.
by these demons. So
Why
it's
did
possible
you
she
come?
just made a mistake as to where to materialize.
Why did you come to our plane?
Yeah.
I've been here so long. The thoughts that I had that brought me mistakenly to this plane are now shrouded in my memory. I've been
I don't believe
tortured so much I
Well,
can't even remember.
What if
Whatever
we
it
leave
was,
her
it
here
was
and
it was a
what if we
wrong
leave her
decision.
here and we can decide what to do with her later?
Yeah.
Okay, well, at least you're,
I just want to remind you that your whole mission here is to destroy this whole fucking place.
Yeah, I know, but
Well, there's
well,
that.
All right, I just wanted to. I just wanted to make sure that you guys were aware that to tell her that hey baby,
we'll be
we'll come back and pick you up later.
we're not telling her our
There's no
mission.
lie.
Absolute lie, and
We're-
knowingly lying to her.
We're not telling her our mission. We'll be back to pick you up later.
Yeah, he's
If
doing
you
Mr.
don't want to
Microphone
release
to
her,
her.
then kill her. Bardos will say, if you don't want to release her, kill her.
I don't want to kill her. I feel stupid about
Lothar, I'll
not
put
wanting
it.
to kill her.
I mean,
You're
she
over-
is
Well, I don't want to kill the lycanthrope.
she is a daemon who consumes souls, so it's not like you would
Yeah.
want to support her, Flashheart.
Yeah, I'm not up for supporting her either. I
I don't have
definitely,
any problem killing her. I would listen to Bardos. I would put an arrow in her forehead.
She did ask us to kill her rather than leave her here.
I think she meant that facetiously. I think she was hoping for the other. So I think
Well,
she may have been being
Fletcher is a
somewhat
very
dramatic. I would
blunt
rather die
instrument.
than be left here, that kind of thing.
all
I
right,
don't think
looky here.
you can definitely get the vibe that she doesn't want to die.
I've got a case of the vapors.
It's like when Gen Con, oh Lord, what happened to me here?
Oh, is that faint? Oh, you mean faint? The
Oh
other
my God,
faint.
was that funny? Oh, that was bladder collapsingly funny. Uh, John's still laughing. So she's begging you. She's like, please don't slay me. I will return to my, I will return if you would just open the door, I will return to my plane instantly. I swear to you, by your gods and mine, I swear I will go.
Verado puts an arrow in her head, Les.
You're gonna just shoot?
Yeah.
All right. So you shoot the arrow and it lands. The arrow is sticking out of her forehead, and you can see this sort of like milky, sort of yellow kind of fluid come sort of dripping down her nose. And she looks at you and she says, why would you do such a thing to me? I only want to leave. Please let me leave. And the arrow is just sticking out, and like, this liquid is like down her nose and her mouth, and you can see her as she sort of looks forward. It comes past her lip, and she kind of goes and licks it off of her lip as it continues to sort of flow downward.
Okay,
Please don't,
Flashheart, should I let her out?
please don't kill me. Release me, and I promise you, I swear by all that is holy, even your gods, archeress, creature, archer creature.
You offer nothing of value to this world. You've done enough damage. You'll
I've
be
Well,
done
she
no
hasn't
damage
done
to
any
this world.
damage,
I
but
haven't done anything.
well, not
And
in
if I
this.
had done
That's what
anything,
we
I have
want.
been
By
tortured
your
so
very
that
nature. By your very nature.
it's
I
her
have-
nature. It's not what she chooses.
Doesn't mean that we need it here. It's been devastated enough.
Well,
Otto, you condemning her to death does not mean you didn't kill her.
So while you guys are talking, she reaches up and she sort of snaps the arrow off so that there's just a hole there. And you see her take one of her fingers and she sort of is like digging around in there. And finally she gets a hold of it and pulls the arrow tip out, which is about this long. The arrowhead is covered in this white goo. And she drops it and she's like, she picks, well, she doesn't drop it. She stands up and walks slowly to the door. Please, Archeress, I mean you no harm, but here, you may want to make that arrow again. And lays it on
should
the
we,
little shelf.
should we let her out or leave her here?
Kill her. Why would we want to leave her? We killed everybody else. Why would we leave her?
Well,
I
they
mean, I
didn't
think
beg
it's
for their
more
lives.
humane just to kill her and be gone.
We're condemning her to death if we leave her.
Either way, exactly. This is just a
Yeah.
humane way to just end it.
Maybe
Be
not.
done.
I mean, she can do what she just did. Maybe she can escape.
Yeah, but that wouldn't be good news, would it?
Well, no, but
Where is
there's lots of
Fletcher?
demons in the world. I mean, it's part of the circle, part of the cycle.
Yeah.
I'm a little chaotic.
Wow.
I'm not
I
really.
am
Something
the
to
one
do
who's
next
chaotic in the
Tuesday.
party.
Where is Fletcher? Why isn't he next to me?
Flashheart, did you
Fletcher, if you
kill
kill all of
Freud or
them, you
no?
won't have anything to do next week. I mean, come on.
I have not. I've only killed the guy who escaped the cell. I haven't killed anybody else. I haven't killed. I don't want to kill the Freud or the lycanthrope.
Hey, Les, while they're doing that, I'm looking through the pile of ash.
Okay. So there's a couple of
It's
things
got your
there,
head going.
almost all of it, and it's kind of hot. I mean, it's still hot from all that holy fire. But as you sort of pool around in that, you do see what looks to be a small, hold on a second. You do see what looks to be the scorched remnants of a magical headband. It is it's made of leather. It is scorched, but it still seems to be radiating magic. Fairly powerful magic.
Okay.
Do you want to know the school?
Yeah.
Okay. One moment. It is powerful transmutation magic. And also you see so interestingly enough, although there's a lot of burnt clothing and that kind of stuff, you know what you don't see is bones. Even Lothar's holy fire is not sufficient to completely destroy bones. You expect to see a few shards of scorched bone here and there and a pile of cremated ashes. In this case, you don't see anything.
Is that
Uh-oh.
enough to identify it?
That
33?
sounds a little foreshadowy. Hey, Les, I have a bright idea. I'm gonna walk back down to Dr. Freud and lycanthrope. I
Okay?
say, lycanthrope, you're the only prisoner here who seems to have any sort of cognition left. Can you tell me about anything about the other prisoners here, specifically a little demon girl at the far end of the hall? Or not, I don't know, was she a demon, a fiend maybe?
He looks at you. He looks up. He's like, I've only been I don't know anything from the other prisoners. I've only been removed from this cell one time for torture, torture that lasted days, and because of my nature, I heal quickly. But they found that once they had their fun with me, they put me in here in chains, and since then I have been slowly starving for what seems like months. My lycanthropy is keeping me alive, but what a life! I
Hey,
can't.
Gordon,
Yeah.
yay or nay on? I sent you a message.
And if I release you, what is your will? Where will you go?
I don't know. I would have to try and walk out of here. I have no magic that will take me anywhere. I guess I would have to climb above to the demon city of Iz and try and make my way west, away from the world wound, away from all of this, back to my homeland.
Where is your
Got
home?
if she promises to leave this plane and never come back, I'm good with her releasing her. But I mean, that's Bartos. He's not
All right.
necessarily the best
That's how I feel
consult.
about the lycanthrope too. Who's also evil, right? We already established that.
He's evil, but he's like I'm barely weak enough. He basically says, "Look, I could give you no fight." He goes, I can barely weak. I don't know that I am strong enough to stand up. He's been literally because of his lycanthropy. He heals very quickly. The problem is they once they got sick of torturing him with his healing so quickly, they just stuck him in there to starve. So he's been in here for months, and his body is slowly eating itself away. But his lycanthropic nature is sort of trying to heal it. The problem is it's getting worse and worse at it. Right now, you're guessing he's been sitting here. It's possible he's been sitting here for months, starving, but his lycanthropy won't let him die.
All right, guys, I'm gonna release this lycanthrope. Anybody have a problem with it?
Nope.
No
Hello?
problem, but just in case, I'll hang out by you.
I
You're
will
going,
thanks,
you're
Fletcher.
going to release what?
I like it throat.
Lycanthrope.
Is he of the natural order?
I believe he's in the natural order, Les.
I'm
He
asking
lived with
less.
Of the natural order, what do you mean? Like, is he a normal werewolf?
Well,
Yeah. Is he
Erastil,
cursed or is he natural?
yeah, Erastil is all about natural shit. Even if it's
Gotcha.
evil, he's okay with natural stuff. Nature
S-
has evil and good and chaos and law. Nature has all of that. So, is this a natural thing?
So yes, it was not a curse. He is he's just simply a shape changer. So yes, I think under Erastil's definition, I think he would be natural.
And I'm okay with letting him out. Does he need help?
He does. I mean, frankly, he's not sure that he could survive even getting out.
He's not gonna survive leaving the city.
Can you teleport him somewhere? Can you teleport him to Varizia? That's where he says he's from.
No, but
I
To
can get
Dresden? He doesn't
we'll
say to Dresden,
teleport.
but I
Palace,
mean,
or
could you
does he
tell?
need a?
When we leave, we'll teleport with you to a bunch of paladins. Will that help you out?
how about this? I'll hand him my bag of food, and when he's leaving here eating the food, he's gonna find a little pamphlet on the bottom. Just a light reading while he's crossing the city.
You just give him your arm, flesh
Sure.
heart, and he won't suck you dead. He'll just suck until he's healthy again.
So,
Don't
Gatto,
Part of the
describe
deal.
to Bardos what happens by you.
So I kind of whispered to Bardos about this before I did it.
Okay.
And he said, I'm kind of fine with it.
All right.
So I talked to her a little bit, unlocked the door, stepped back.
All right. She steps out, and you see her reach out to you, Gatto, and she gently grabs a hold of your hand, and she brings it up to her mouth and kisses it, and then lets go of your hand and disappears.
Sure.
Okay.
Well, let's hope that was
Alright.
a good thing.
All right. What about so Lothar, before we figure out the werewolf, what about Sigmund Freud? He's obviously insane and he's damaging himself. I mean, you could see as he hits himself with that piece of wood, you're pretty sure that he's likely shattered most of the bones in his upper thigh and knee on that side. Because when he hits it, it's just this sickening splat underneath his clothing.
Well, I haven't seen
I
this
should
guy
take
yet.
care of this, Chief.
This guy here.
I'm like, man, Elminster the mage really let himself go.
Yeah.
Is that the one I'm in front of?
No, this guy is the one. This is you're in front of the werewolf. Is this guy?
Okay.
um,
Which one is so this guy?
This one.
Yeah, Sigmund Freud.
That's Sigmund
So
Freud. So he's
I'll-
just gibbering and laughing and crying and that kind
he
of
looks
stuff.
human,
He looks, yeah, human, but he,
completely broken.
he looks broken. He's got a long beard and he keeps hitting himself with that piece of wood on his leg. And when you see him do it, you can see that he's done it so often that he's essentially crushed all the bones and in his lower thigh and kneecap. Because when he hits it, it's just like the splat,
Well,
rather
him
than
out of
the
Put,
thud.
put him out of his misery.
All right.
hold on,
Shunk.
hold on. I was looking at the reducing the paradox ritual. Are any of these Emislin?
I don't know what that is.
I don't know. Are you
Hmm.
asking? Who are you asking?
Let's ask the lycanthrope if he's Emislin.
No. My name is Giorgio, and I'm from Varizia originally.
And you're not okay, so it's not Opon
There's
either,
one over here too. I can see
or
that.
Wiver Nocklin.
Hey, Don, there's one over here. We haven't talked to you.
Yeah,
yet.
go ask what his name is.
Okay.
All right, I'm letting the lycanthrope out. You want to step back, Lothar?
No, I'm okay.
You
When
can
he
stand right
come,
there
yeah. Well,
in front of the door.
I'm trying. I have to use Alt. There
Can
we
you
go.
bursting or something? Okay, so let's let this let our werewolf buddy out here.
Okay, so you're gonna undo that, or you're gonna probably have Gatto do it.
Yeah, I've got to do it. And I'll
Unlock
ask
the
the
door.
lycanthrope at the beginning
So he's
because
in chains as well. So you can see he's literally chained to like a little bench. So he would as you do open the door, you see him sort of look over. He looks weak. You could see through his tattered clothing, you can see his ribs are clearly visible. His abdomen sucked way back. His legs are long, and it looks like. So I don't know if you guys know much about werewolves, but most werewolves can maintain, when they're healthy, maintain a human form, or they switch into they can changeling into werewolf
Hybrid,
form
yeah.
or a wolf man type form. He seems to be sort of too weak to sort of control the change, and you can see he's man shaped, but with some very wolfy features about him, like the long claws on his feet and that kind of stuff.
Sure.
But he's
So-
chained to a bench.
I don't have the ability to open chains, so if Gatto would be so kind. and I will
Yeah,
stand.
it's
ready.
open.
Okay, got it. It's blue on his hand. Done.
All right, so you unlock the chains, or no? Gato.
Yeah.
All right. So he's like, please, can you help me? I don't know that I can stand.
Um. Well, what can I do to help him? I
He
don't
he
really.
slowly reaches up this sort of very thin, bony hand, and you can see he's got claws on his hand. He's like, please, sir,
I step away.
help me up.
Yeah,
And
I'm
and
pretty sure he's gonna want to get feel a little bitey here. So, will
did I?
regular food help you or no?
Of course, yes. I may be a werewolf, but food of any kind will help to sustain me. I haven't eaten in many weeks. I don't
Well,
even know how
I will
long.
be happy to. I've been carrying healing potions forever. I'll have to leave a healing potion in my whatever rations of food and water I have, because this is a one-way ticket for most of us if we don't survive this. So
All right, so you're
I'll
gonna give him
teleport
like
back.
potions and stuff?
I'll give him a potion or two and my food and water.
Okay. He at first he moves very slowly. You give him the potion first?
Yes.
So he drinks the potion. What is it, like Cure Mater or something?
Yeah, it's a cure. I have
All
like
right. So
five cure minors.
the potion, he coughs as he drinks it and chokes on it a little bit. Oh, sorry, sorry. Because he's like, I'm not used to. I haven't had anything but water for a long time, and precious little of that. And you can see that a little bit of color comes back into his face. But he's saying if you break out some like iron rations or something like that, at first you could see this like vulpine look in his eyes. He sees the food. He's like, but then he's like, no. You could almost hear him saying to himself, "Don't eat too fast, because you'll be worse off than if you ate slowly." So you see him. He's almost forcing. He picks up a piece of like dried bread and sort of begins to eat on it. And he does look better. He's still very very weak though. But
And which
he is moving around. And after he eats a little bit and finishes the rest of the potion, you can see him sort of struggle very difficultly to sort of stand up. And he does get on his feet. And he's like, "Thank you, good sir. I appreciate all you've done." And
your name?
he looks like he's trying to like step out into the hallway.
All right. What's his name? I asked his name.
Giorgio, he said. He's just
Okay,
Giorgio. He's
Giorgio.
originally from Varizia.
Giorgio, good fortune, and I don't want to hear your name terrorizing anyone.
Is there any
Go to the
way
west.
that how can you show me the way out? It has been many many
Yeah, climb up this bug
Follow the
infested
this
body.
rope.
wall.
I mean, if you take him out in the hall and show him the rope, he's like, "Oh shit, there's no way I can climb a 25-foot rope."
Well, stay a little bit behind us.
Well,
We're
you
going
can join the
into
party. We can
almost certain
naturally
death.
leave.
And if when we're done, if we're all still alive, then we can probably teleport you out. But until then, we really can't help you.
Yeah,
All
either
right,
follow the bodies or stay with us.
hold on.
No, no biting.
I have to do a sense motive check since to deal with this obvious lie. 18. So Ilindar, when you were talking about, yeah, we'll come back for you. Yeah, that's what we'll do. We'll come back
No,
and then we'll teleport you back home with
no,
us.
no.
Yeah, that'll be
Ilindar
fun.
made
Just
it
wait for
sound
us.
very much like, hey, we're
He
going into
looks
almost
dubious.
certain death.
A little
And if
John
by some
Lovitz.
reason we
Yeah,
do
that's the
succeed
ticket.
when we teleport out of here, we can probably take you with us.
He looks at you. He looks into your eyes, Ilindar, and he says, "I'm to die here, am I?"
Ilandar's not lying to him.
What you realize that to conduct the ceremony will almost certainly destroy this place.
Yeah. And
That's
that's
the
why
whole point.
you can go on a suicide mission with us. You can join the Dirty
Yeah.
Dozen, or you
And
can
if we
take
win
experiences.
and escape, then we'll let you escape with us. But it's not a guaranteed thing.
Yeah, we know you're a useless NPC because you're on Les's team.
All
Hey,
right,
Les,
so
since we're getting close, I want to. Does a 33 spellcraft check allow me to identify what this?
it is a headband of inspired wisdom +6.
+6?
Thanks.
Yep.
Nice.
I call Lothar.
Oh, there.
I think he already
Yes.
has a headband of that nature, doesn't he?
No.
No
Well,
headband
it's a
at
head.
all.
Gonna be some serious
Don't have a-
wisdom.
It's a little scorched.
I say this adds wisdom, so this might be right up your alley.
It adds +6.
If he adds wisdom, he might think,
However,
I'm letting a
you could
werewolf
see
out.
that it's the runes on it and the way it's designed. You can see that it's quite demonic. Now your guess is that it won't
But it's an item, so it's
it
not
won't
an
hurt you.
evil item. It's just
Yeah, it's not an evil item, but it was made by evil people
right. It makes you wise nonetheless.
in the ways of evil.
You'd have wisdom, be
Wise
like,
in the ways
maybe
of
it's not a great idea.
But
to
no,
let
it
a
would work
werewolf
for you.
out of his cage.
So what are
We
you
can
doing
make
with
it,
this
we can
guy
make it look prettier later.
in the next cell here?
There's one more cell over here, Les. You haven't talked about him yet.
Ah, yes.
So Chuck, write that down.
A demonic headband of wisdom.
+6 wisdom.
Of intellect, intelligence.
No, wisdom.
Wisdom.
Oh, wisdom. Okay.
Demonic.
But if you've got no bonus to wisdom right now, that adds 3 to all your DCs. That gives you extra spells.
You know better than opening cells of evil creatures.
It's got to
There's a-
attune, so it'll take 24 hours for it to attune. You're not sure if you have I mean, you'll get the ability score bonus, but it won't affect your spells and whatnot for
Right.
The
24
list of
hours.
spells, right?
Yeah.
Right, until the next day. But your DCs will go up. all
So
by
if
3.
if we let this other guy out down here, he might be able to teleport the werewolf away.
Who is he? What is he? You haven't even talked about him.
Well, he's obviously a devil. You haven't spoken to him in any real
it's the one
sense.
that's the burly devil. That's been changed.
I'll ask him if he's got the ability to plane shift or teleport.
He looks at you and he says, "I do." In infernal. Do you speak infernal?
I speak
Oh, yeah.
everything.
Okay.
Yes.
So yeah, he says, "I do.
Do you have the ability to take people with you when you teleport?
I do."
Why
Why
would
do
the
you
werewolf
ask?
agree to that?
Because you're a devil, so if we make a deal, you pretty much are gonna abide by it.
You presume a great deal upon my race.
What? I
Or I
heard
can
deal.
kill you.
No
I just-
deals.
This is
Well-
a devil, not a demon.
Will you
Oh,
will
that's
you
what you said.
abide?
The book
I
says
have-
no
will you
deals with
abide by any
demons.
deal we
Do
make
I
with
have
you?
to amend the book?
If you want, I'm not a paladin, so
I'm not about it. I can do what I want.
You don't have-
Slaving, deals with devils,
you
murder.
don't have-
I don't care.
you don't have a summoner book, so we've just got the paladin book.
Apparently, I need to write one.
If you want this guy out of here and any chance of survival, we can make a deal that if this demon agrees to, he will follow.
You just said demon.
It's a devil.
Oh, well.
Listen to what I mean, not what I say. Tell my kids that all the time.
The reason he's imprisoned here is because he is a devil, not a demon,
Yeah, he's a devil.
or so we believe.
He's definitely a devil.
Is this the last round?
So now I'm taking counsel from the caravan guard.
No, not council. I'm just
Yeah.
I don't
Just
think
talking.
I'm just saying, if we're wanting to release this guy, we can't get him out right now. If you want any chance of him surviving, we could make a deal with this devil that, hey, in payment for us letting you out, you will teleport him to somewhere. You will leave him alone and
Oh, I'll
everyone else off
teleport
his
him to
plane,
somewhere.
and then he will teleport back home. And if he agrees to all that, then it gets this guy to where he wants to go, and it gets this devil back to his own plane and not here.
Does the werewolf agree to it? I'd be a little sus on it. Yeah. Hey guys, I gotta go to bed. Are we almost done here? This is last
Yeah.
round.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah.
no,
I'm sorry.
Like I said, it gets a devil off this plane, which I'm 100% okay with. And it gets this NPC who wants to be rescued. And let's be real, our track record on that isn't the greatest. So it gets him out of our hair and saved, and gets a devil off this plane. So in Ilandar's book, this is a win-win.
Maybe. If you trust all this.
Don't trust demons, but if you make an official deal with the devil, they will They will stick with it. They're gonna try and find a way out of it, so it's gotta be
Yeah.
like
I
airtight.
I don't know about that either.
All right, I can see you guys need to discuss this a little bit more. So why don't we? We're at 10 after. Matt's
Yeah.
got to get some sleep. Dan's on the East Coast too, so it's late for him. So let's stop there, and then we'll resume in 2 weeks with the discussion of what to do with the devil.
We'll write a very long binding contract to the devil. It really just gives us like pages and pages long.
All right,
Sounds
sound
good.
good?
Yep. We'll talk
All
later.
right.
Thanks, guys.
Okay.
Thank you
you.
guys.
Bye-bye.
Appreciate it.
Good night.
Done,
Yeah.
done, done.
Done.
Are you good with our contribution? Saturday?
What are you contributing?
Jalapeno